Helfrich has given them the lead. Dives and makes a great catch. Double play ground ball shortstop taken by Aloy. Gives to Kojal one. The relay, rack him up. Big Country out of here for the lead. Davalon makes a great play on the first row.
On the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield, this is Arkansas Baseball. This is the Built for Tough Dugout Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers. Test drive the Ford F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks at a dealer near you. Today's game broadcast is sponsored by Oaklawn and Hot Springs, Arkansas's only casino resort. Baptist Health, Arkansas's largest and most comprehensive health system. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas, balancing power reliably, affordably, and responsibly. Kubota, find your local Kubota dealer at arkansaskubotadealers.com. Modelo Especial, brewed for full-time Razorback fans. By Roller Funeral Homes. For 3 generations, the Razorback Nation has trusted the Roller family to serve yours with all our respect. Edward Jones. For a financial advisor near you, visit edwardjones.com. Your local Toyota dealer. Toyota. Let's go places. Armor Bank. With locations across this great state, Armor Bank simplifies banking. The Arkansas Scholarship Lottery. This is winning. Go-Go Squeeze. For active people, Go-Go Squeeze Active Fruit Blend with electrolytes can help replenish the essential minerals lost during exercise. By Greenway Equipment. Equipment that works as hard as you do. BASF. We create chemistry. Fish City Grill. Friendly folks. Serious seafood. And by the Arkansas Department of Health. Quit tobacco. We can help. The countdown is on to Arkansas baseball. Now let's go inside the broadcast booth. Here's the voice of Arkansas baseball, Phil Elson.
The trek to a 13th all-time appearance to the College World Series began on Friday night, and today it's the 4th game in as many days at Bomb South, they call it. It's Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. Thank you so much for being with us. My name is Scott Garner, in for the great Phil Elson, the Arkansas Sportscaster of the Year. He is off with women's basketball duties with Arkansas. He'll be on the air a little bit later today. I want to thank Zach DeBozart. He's our engineer in the studio today. Well, Arkansas, they're 2-1 to begin the campaign, with pretty much every team in the SEC getting started this past weekend. Arkansas wins the opener. They demolish Oklahoma State. It doesn't even go 9 innings. It goes 8 innings on Friday night. 12-2 was the final score there. The Hogs then come back on Saturday night in front of a record crowd of 22,300 and found themselves down 4-0, but really battled back well. And we're going to talk to a couple of people about that a little bit later on today, just about the toughness displayed. And one guy we'll talk to is Dave Van Horn in our next segment, the head coach, about being able to just battle back against TCU, 10th-ranked team in the country. But they lose that one 5-4 on Saturday night in front of that record crowd. But yesterday, Arkansas got a tremendous pitching performance from Colin Fisher, who went 5 shutout innings for the Hogs yesterday, allowed just 1 hit, struck out 8 for Arkansas, goes 5 innings. And he had a 4-1 lead. So did Arkansas going to the 9th, but ended up squandering that 3-run lead. Cooper Dossett allowed 4 runs in the 9th. Tech took the 5-4 lead. We go to the bottom of the 9th, and in the bottom of the 9th with an 0-2 count, Cameron Kojal hits an 0-2 pitch over 400 feet, 0-2 to center field, tied the ball game. Arkansas would win it in the 11th with a Damian Ruiz sacrifice fly, and Arkansas escapes with the victory. So you were feeling good about it. You were out in front 4-1 going to the 9th, and you end up with the sacrifice fly from Mike Anu. It was a walk-off, and Arkansas goes into game number 4 of the extended weekend with a 2-1 record, a chance to win 3 out of 4. So you've got to like that. And on the docket today, it's 3-0 Tarleton State out of the WAC. That's who Arkansas will take on. A 2:02 first pitch today. We're going to talk with Coach Dave Van Horn about today's matchup. When we come back, we do welcome you into the Built Ford Tough Dugout Show. It's presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150. Like the Razorbacks, this truck has a strong tradition, earned with outstanding capability and smart features like a mobile generator. That's how you create a fan favorite. the official truck of Arkansas. Take a break. We will continue. You're listening to the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
The Mercedes-AMG GT43 is the top-of-the-line luxury performance sedan, and this month you can win one from Saracen Casino and Mercedes-Benz of Little Rock. With sporty styling, classic Mercedes lines, and advanced performance, this is the car to win from Saracen Casino Resort. Play in February at Saracen Casino and qualify for the Mercedes GT drawing.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
There's no containing the passion of the Hog Pen, where you'll find tried and true Razorbacks, home run blasts, and a whole lot of... This Arkansas tradition is brought to you by Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 49 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, only at your Arkansas Ford dealer, based on 1977 to 2025 total sales.
We'll be back with more of the Built Ford Tough Dugout Show presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150 after this short break. You're listening to the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability and versatility built in. Like Kubota BX and L-Series compact tractors that get the job done right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today.
Our care clinics are your hometown source for primary medical care. Our doctors, nurses, and counselors can help patients of all ages with anything from common colds and immunizations to depression, anxiety, and chronic diseases. Our network includes both home delivery and local pharmacies to fulfill your prescriptions. If you don't have insurance, it's okay. We can help with that too. And no one is turned away. With more than 90 locations in Arkansas, there's a good chance we're in your hometown. Look us up at ourcare.net.
Welcome back to the Built Ford Tough Dugout Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers. Test drive Ford F-150, the official truck of the Razorbacks, at a dealer near you. Time now to head inside the Hogs dugout and hear from head coach Dave Van Horn. Here's the voice of the Razorbacks, Phil Elson.
It's the Dugout Show here at Globe Life Field. Dave Van Horn joining us now as Arkansas going for their third win in 4 days. You got a chance, Coach, to get out of here with 3 wins if you can put it together today. How important might that be?
Yeah, I mean, just record-wise, it'd be big to win today's ball game. And, you know, the tournament is over. We went 2-1, had to fight for 2 for one of them, and one of them we almost got, and, you know, played really well opening day. Today's the day you wonder how the guys are going to be. I know that they like to play. The environment here is awesome. Mixing up the lineup a little bit. I played a lot of guys the last couple of days, so hopefully that'll bring some energy to the dugout.
What's the most challenging part about playing this 4th game in 4 days?
Yeah, just the fact that it's different. It's not the tournament anymore. And then the physical side of it. 4 days in a row compared to 3, and 3 is usually the normal. But the thing is, this is a great opportunity. You know, instead of taking today off, being in Fayetteville and playing again tomorrow, that's what we would have originally scheduled. We would, now we're here. And we know that it's 70 degrees in here, and we knew we were going to play when we went to bed last night. And, so they need to take advantage of that.
Talking with Dave Van Horn, Arkansas manager. And, Coach, I don't know about you, but with a 4-1 lead going to the 9th, I was feeling pretty good yesterday. And then all of a sudden the explosions happened, and you're down by a run and going to the bottom of the 9th. What were your thoughts going into that bottom of the 9th, Coach?
Yeah, when they scored the runs, it's, we have a pitcher out there with a really good arm, but hasn't pitched in a while. But he's done well in all of our scrimmages lately, and it's been one-inning guy, kind of a closer arm. He walked first guy on 4 pitches. Well, 2 of them were close, but 2 of them weren't. And he scattered the ball, and he gave up a hit, and he walked another guy, and, they were off and running. And I think we had a line out. And, you got to give them credit. They did a good job of fighting off pitches, and then the big hit with 2 outs to give them the lead, And then so I told the team, I said, we get to hit last, man. We're at the top of the order. Here we go. And did a good job of at least getting one in, getting that to the next inning, and then, we ended up taking 2 more innings, but we finally punched one in.
Yeah, and Cameron Kogel comes up, a 2-strike count, Coach, hits the ball out of the ballpark. I couldn't believe it. What did you see in his approach with 2 strikes, Coach?
Yeah, maybe shorten things up a little bit, maybe not try to do too much. They were throwing him a lot of off-speed stuff, and I think they tried to sneak a fastball by him to fool him in an elevated one. It was elevated, but not quite as high as they wanted, and he got it. And once he left the bat, we knew it was out of the park, and dugout erupted, and we felt like we were going to win the game.
Our conversation with Dave Van Horn continues. We'll take a break, and we will continue. You're listening to The Dugout Show on the Arkansas Baseball Radio Network from Learfield.
At Sonic, the All-American Smasher is at the top of the burger food chain. Get it hand-smashed and made to order with a side and medium drink for just $6. That's not just a big deal. That's a giant, massive, gargantuan, humongosaurus rex of a honkin' big deal for just $6. A deal this big shouldn't cost this little. Get the Sonic $6 All-American Smasher meal today.
Tax not included. Exclusions apply. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
If you want to live free, yeah.
My name is Billy Richmond, and I'm a guard for the Arkansas Razorbacks. What's it like being a Razorback? Someone who's strong-minded, mentally tough. We got the best fans here. You always got to be 100% if you want to go 100%. So I feel like if you're healthy, then you can just always give it your all. My relationship with my trainers and UAMS physicians are everything.
UAMS Health, the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics.
At Summit Utilities, we're more than just your gas bill. We're also your neighbors, and we're here to help, just like your neighbors do. Account-related questions, aid in setting up a payment plan, or assistance with rebate processing to help you save money on a new water heater. We've got you. At Summit, we're the keepers of the flame, making sure you have hot meals, warm baths, and a cozy home, providing you with energy that's there when and where you need it. Summit Utilities. Comfort delivered.
Stay tuned. We'll have more of the Built Ford Tough Dugout Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150 coming up. This is Arkansas Baseball from Learfield.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close. You put up with a lot, but you always hold it down for your people. You are strong. You are fearless. You are the baddest on the block. You are an elbow grease factory. A force of nature. You are not to be reckoned with. You are a ride or die, a powerhouse of productivity. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. You've earned every last drop of this rich golden lager, so raise it up high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Now over to Christine, reporting live with the weather.
Well, Ted, yesterday's sunshine is now a torrential downpour. And with so many farmers harvesting, this really is a disaster. Except for Bob here.
Hello.
Bob, you use Sharpen herbicide from BASF as a harvest aid.
Yep.
With premium desiccation, suppressed regrowth, and control over late-season weeds, it's harvest time when you say it is.
Sharpen herbicide works. Always read and follow label directions.
Our pregame visit with head coach Dave Van Horn continues on the Built Ford Tough Dugout Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers. Test drive Ford F-150, the official truck of the Razorbacks, at a dealer near you. Now, once again, with Coach Van Horn, here's Phil Elson.
Back here at Globe Life Field, Dave Van Horn joining us here, Arkansas Razorbacks head coach. Coach, yesterday was kind of a day of freshmen. Had 4 freshmen that played yesterday. Got another freshman going to start today, but on the mound in Peyton Lee, who is 6'4", 6'5", 205 pounds, at Emmanuel, Arkansas, making his college baseball debut. What have you seen from him so far that you like, Coach?
Well, he's got a good mix. He's got starter stuff. He doesn't just have 2 pitches. He's got 3, and they're all good. He's got a really good slider, really good changeup, throws a fastball, 92, 95. Maybe more every now and then, and I think down the road it's going to be more. But he's a guy that, if he goes out and pitches good today and again next week, he could get in the mix to be a starter on the weekend. But he's got to get through today. He's got to get through opening day jitters for him personally, first time in college pitching, and we'll see how it turns out.
I can think of less imposing places to pitch on your opening day, your opening collegiate start than Globe Life Field. Have you said anything to him about it?
No, not really. Pitching coach might have, Coach Hobbs, but I think that, being the 4th day in a row being in here, he should be comfortable with just the surroundings. And, we'll have a good amount of fans here be cheering for us. So I'm not majorly concerned about it. If we see it, we'll try to settle him down, and hopefully we won't.
Coach, when you think of Dave Van Horn, you think of all of these wins now that you've generated throughout your career. This is your 24th season here at Arkansas. You've got, 1,519 wins, I believe it is. I was looking this up last night. Augie Garrido, I think, had 1,975. And if you can get 40 wins a season and you go 12 more years, you can beat him, Coach. You got 12 more in you.
I don't know about 12. I could probably maybe 6 or 7. We'll see. But no, it's I've coached a lot of places and had a lot of success at different levels. Been fun. The Arkansas has been amazing. So hopefully we can keep this thing rolling.
Coach, we'll get you on that elliptical. We'll try to get 12 out of you, Coach.
All right, that'd be awesome.
All right, thanks so much. Dave Van Horn will take a break. We will continue. Arkansas baseball continues from Learfield.
Hi, Phil Elson here, the voice of Razorback Baseball, to tell you about the unbeatable quality at Harp's Food Stores. From farm fresh produce to the finest cuts in the meat department, Harp's delivers nothing but the best. Whether you're prepping for a tailgate or doing your weekly grocery run, Harp's has you covered, and their friendly staff makes shopping a breeze. Razorback fans, for quality you can trust, there's only one place, Harp's Food Stores. Discover their incredible selection today. Harp's, hometown fresh.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com, member FDIC.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments, from life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
We'll be back with more of the Built Ford Tough Dugout Show presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers in the Ford F-150 after this short break. You're listening to the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Experience a new level of luxury at Oaklawn Hot Springs, Arkansas, where the excitement never stops. Elevate your gaming experience at our world-class smoke-free casino and enjoy an unparalleled stay at our Forbes Travel Guide recommended hotel. Find bliss at Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star Astral Spa, embark on culinary adventures, and catch headliner acts at our event center. Book your experience at Oaklawn.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
Quit tobacco today with Be Well Arkansas. Be Well Arkansas can help you be healthier, happier, and more active by quitting tobacco. And you can do it all with local resources at no cost to you. Call 833-283-WELL or visit BeWellArkansas.org today for free help. Because it's never too late to be well. Brought to you by the Arkansas Department of Health, your tobacco settlement dollars at work, and Be Well Arkansas.
welcome you back to the Built Ford Tough Dugout Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150, the official truck of your Arkansas Razorbacks. It's time to take a look at today's starting lineups, and we will start with Arkansas. They are the visiting team today, taking on Tarleton State out of the WAC. Arkansas will lead things off with Damian Ruiz, the red-hot left fielder, back in that leadoff position. He was 2 for 2 yesterday at 4 walks, got on base 6 times. Batting .714, he leads off again today for Dave Van Horn and the Razorbacks. Ryder Helfrich back at that catcher position, hitting second. Helfrich in that 2-hole, 357 hitter so far. He was 2 for 6 against Tech. Camden Conjol is the second baseman, and he's at 222 so far this year, and he's back at second base. Micah New, the center fielder. New in that cleanup position. Batting fifth for Arkansas, Reese Robinette. Robinette at first base today. Nolan Souza DHing back in the lineup today. 200 hitter in that DH position, hitting sixth. Batting seventh, TJ Pompey. Pompey, the third baseman, at 273. Had a base hit in 4 trips against Tech. Zach Stewart back in the 8th position. He's the right fielder for Arkansas. Then Carson Brombaugh, the shortstop, hitting 9th, a 154 hitter. And on the mound today for Arkansas, it's Peyton Lee. Peyton Lee will be on the mound here for the Razorbacks. He's making his collegiate debut. You heard Dave Van Horn talking about him and what he brings to the table. He's a sinker slider guy, and a guy that's not overpowering, wants to get a lot of ground balls. We'll see what he does today. But Lee's 6'5", 205. Long and lean, very projectable physically. They're excited about getting him on the mound today. So that's the lineup here for the Razorbacks and Coach Dave Van Horn. Now for Tarleton State. Tarleton's going to lead off with Carson Lorch at that left field position. Lorch in left. Slade McLeod hitting second at second base. Brady Inglet, the 3-hole hitter. He's the catcher today. 429 hitters so far this year. Cage McLeod, one of 2 McLeod brothers in that cleanup position. Cage, the first baseman, a 250 hitter so far. Sergio Guerrera's the DH. Guerrera DHing for Tarleton. Ike Shirley hitting 6th. Shirley's the shortstop at 333 start for him. Jake Tatum's the right fielder. He's batting 7th for the Texans. The 8-hole hitters, Raphael Smink. Smink is at 3rd. And then Kendall Johnson will hit in that 9th position. Johnson, the center fielder, a 143 hitter. Daniel Bass starts today for the Texans. Bass, sinker slider guy, 93-97 with a fastball, and that slider's been very effective. Pitched for Texas Tech. He had a lot of suitors in the offseason, but decided to stay close to home, and he has gone from Texas Tech to Tarleton State, and he starts today against the 7th-ranked Arkansas Razorbacks. Well, that's going to do it for the Built Ford Tough Dugout Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers. We will continue. You'll find the Ford F-150, the only truck tough enough to be called the official truck of your Razorbacks. We get the first pitch coming up in a matter of minutes here. We are at Globe Life Field in Arlington. Back in a moment. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, sitting on your lucky stool at the bar, or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Attention Arkansas homeowners, does your bathroom need a makeover? Bath Makeover of Arkansas offers bathtubs, walk-in showers, and walk-in bathtubs. Bath Makeover of Arkansas is an official sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Arkansas homeowners trust Bath Makeover of Arkansas with their bathroom project. Call 1-800-NEW-BATH to schedule your free design consultation backed with a price lock guarantee. That's 1-800-NEW-BATH, 1-800-NEW-BATH.
The Electric Cooperative's got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique, always united, and in your community. Our mission? To provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local hometown cooperative way, because we're better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
Stay tuned. We'll have more of the Built Ford Tough Dugout Show, presented by your Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150 coming up. This is Arkansas Baseball from Learfield.
Ballpark Franks got their start back in 1957, right in the ballpark, with the taste of 100% Angus beef passed down from one generation to the next. Ballpark Franks have become a tradition everywhere. They bring on that feeling of summer in every bite, even when it's not technically summer. So whether you're tailgating or enjoying the game at home, fire up the grill and savor the taste of Ballpark Franks. Ballpark is the official hot dog of the Razorbacks. Woo Pig Suey!
The 12th game of the SEC football tradition known as the Battle Line rivalry between your Arkansas Razorbacks and the Mizzou Tigers is complete. Look for the tradition, presented by Shelter Insurance, to grow in the coming years as we continue to heat up the border and support our student athletes with this rivalry, the Battle Line rivalry, presented by Shelter Insurance. Find a Shelter agent near you at shelterinsurance.com.
It's out of here! A grand slam! He struck him out swinging. A new school record, 18. And Ryder Helfrich has given them the lead. Dives and makes a great catch. Double play ground ball shortstop taken by Aloy. Gives to Kojal 1. The relay, rack him up. Big Country out of here for the lead. Dabalon makes a great play on the first row.
On the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield, welcome to live play-by-play coverage of Arkansas baseball. Razorback Baseball is brought to you by your Arkansas Ford dealers. Test drive the Ford F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, at a dealer near you. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, trusted by Arkansans for more than 75 years for reliable, affordable health insurance. Take good care, Arkansas. Coca-Cola. Game day deserves the great taste of Coke Zero Sugar because fan work is thirsty work. By Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style. Sonic Drive-In. Sonic has been a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics for over 25 years. Live free. Eat Sonic. UAMS Health, the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for the Razorbacks. First Security Bank. It's banking with people you know and people you know you can count on. First Security. Bank better. By Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Please drink responsibly. Bath Makeover of Arkansas. Locally owned, American made, and proud to be an official sponsor of the Razorbacks. Summit Utilities, bringing natural gas to Razorback fans across Arkansas. Go Hogs! Shelter Insurance. For award-winning service, find an agent near you at shelterinsurance.com. Harps Quality Foods. Hometown fresh. It's that simple at Harps. By Ballpark, the official hot dog of the Razorbacks. And by Visit Hot Springs. Time for a road trip to Hot Springs, Arkansas. Learn more at hotsprings.org. Now back to the stadium. Here again, the voice of Razorback baseball, Phil Elson.
And it's Scott Garner today in for the great Phil Elson. He's off with women's basketball today. And in our last segment, we had the starting lineups, which were brought to you by Daspit Law Firm, proud to be the official injury lawyers of the Razorbacks. It's time for our keys to the game, presented by Arkansas Sonic Drive-Ins. Sonic, a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics for over 25 years. Live free, eat Sonic. Key number one for Dave Van Horn and Arkansas. Got to get some good at-bats going early in this game today. He really felt like they left some meat on the bone yesterday. This is an Arkansas team now that's won 2 of 3 to start. They're hitting .257 in the SEC, which right now is 13th in the conference. Been producing some runs, but when you get a lead like you had yesterday and you're up 4-1 going to the ninth, a little shaky. Blowing that lead, then giving up the lead, and then you had some work to do. But he was really proud of the way that this team came back and won the game yesterday. We'll talk more about that. The key number 2 for Arkansas, put some pressure early on Tarleton State, who again is playing at Globe Life Field. They're out of the WAC. They finished it toward the bottom of the conference last year. They feel like, though, that their hitting is much better, their pitching is deeper, and you got a decent hurler on the mound today against Arkansas, and Daniel Bass, who's a sinker-slider guy. They want to get to him early, but the two-out hitting is something that they were emphasizing in the locker room after last night's game. They really felt like they, again, had a couple of situations where they should have driven some runs in early, and they'll try to improve on that today. We'll take a break, and we will continue. You are listening to Razorback Baseball on the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
When you share the story of your summer vacation, will people lean in or tune out? When you tell them you spent one morning in a 4-story treehouse and that afternoon at the world's largest indoor Tesla coil, you'll have their attention. When you explain that you took your kids on thrill rides and a Sunset Lake cruise in the span of a few hours, they'll be hooked. And when you say you enjoyed a relaxing soak in the city's famous thermal spring water, well, then they'll just be jealous because they didn't go to Hot Springs, Arkansas. For more info, visit hotsprings.org.
At Greenway, we're not just selling John Deere tractors. We're cultivating partnerships.
There's been times where at my farm I've actually had an issue, and my salesman got with a guy from service, and they brought him out to my farm, and they were able to resolve my issue pretty quickly. The reliability, the dependability of the equipment and Greenway, that's why I would highly recommend it to anyone in my area.
Join our community of satisfied customers and experience the Greenway difference. Head to your local Greenway dealership today or visit us at gogreenway.com.
From long balls to punch-outs, Arkansas baseball plays here.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery. Yours. Baptist Health. For you, for life.
Happy to have you along today on the Razorback Sports Network. We are live at Globe Life Field in Arlington, where Dave Van Horn's team is trying to win their third out of four. This is a place that has served Arkansas well. Again, we've talked about how they kind of call it Bomb South here because not only have you played here, but you played here a lot, 5 times the last 6 years. And if you get out of here with a win today, you're going to be feeling pretty good about yourself, especially if you can say healthy. And not every team in the SEC can say that because, hey, Kentucky lost their shortstop Tyler Bell over the weekend. A lot of folks feel like Bell's a guy that could be I don't know about a number 1 draft pick, but certainly a first rounder. Played at Team USA, but he had a shoulder injury. He's going to be out for a while. So you'll just be happy to get out of here with a win and healthy today. Here is the defense that Tarleton State will put out there against Arkansas. Carson Lords will be in left, Kendall Johnson in center, Jake Tatum plays right for the Texans, Raphael Smink at third, Ike Shirley is the shortstop, Slade McLeod is at second, Cage McLeod, his brother, is the first baseman for the Texans, and Brady England will catch Daniel Bass. Bass, a guy that was courted by several this year in the offseason. They really like what he brings to the table. Bass, a sinker slider guy we mentioned. 6'5" on the mound out there, and he can get it up there 93, 97. But his slider has improved through the offseason. Really important for Tarleton. That's something that they really talked about. Fuller Smith is in his 3rd year, sending him out to the mound, making the start today. And Tarleton playing a little bit different brand of baseball out of the WAC. They don't do it with power, but more speed, and trying to do it with defense this year. They're going to be facing Damian Ruiz to start with Ryder Helfrich and Camden Kogel, the second baseman for Arkansas. Those are the top 3 in the order. New, Robinette, Souza, in the middle three with Pompey, Stewart, and Brumbaugh in the bottom three. We had a lot of freshmen in the order yesterday for Arkansas. Brumbaugh was there too, but Christian Turner not in the lineup today, but they were pretty pleased with the production. Damian Ruiz will step in now as we go from Arlington today. Scott Garner with you, in for Phil Elson. He'll be back next broadcast. Going to get this next weekend. Supposed to start at 2:02. Going to be a little bit later than expected today. The first pitch of the game is a fastball over the outside corner, knee-high to Damian Ruiz as we get going at 2:05 this afternoon here from Globe Life Field. Much more cavernous today than it has been the previous 3 days. Still a good Arkansas crowd here, though, today with a few thousand on hand, and they got here early as usual. As the 0-1 pitch is outside from the right-hander Daniel Bass. Bass, a guy that made 5 relief appearances for Tech last year and played at the JUCO level. There's a smash, quick hop up the middle on one hop. Sliding, Shaden McLeod can't get there. It bounces off his glove toward the shortstop position. And Damian Ruiz, who was 2 for 2 yesterday, is on base with a clean single here to start. That will be definitely a hit up the middle. They were lucky to get a glove on that one. Hard smash, hit the top of the mound. And so the Razorbacks with a man on. And we keep hearing so often about how this is a much different team than Dave Van Horn put out there last year in terms of the speed. A team that won 50 games last year, 20 conference games, finishing behind the Longhorns. We'll see what happens here. Ruiz holds at first, but gets a good secondary lead on that first pitch breaking ball way outside to Ryder Helfrich, and it's 1-0. Red England's got a decent arm behind the plate. He has improved. Big lead for Ruiz at first. We're just underway from Globe Life Field. Here's the stretch by the right-hander Bass, the pitch. There's a slider that catches the outer third. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ryder Helfrich. Helfrich's off to a good start. 6 at-bats yesterday, got a couple of hits. 2 strikeouts mixed in for Helfrich, but he's up to .357 with a batting average. A couple of home runs already. Good pop in that 2-hole for Arkansas. The pitch. Ooh, well-spotted fastball over the black on the outside corner. Daniel Bass not showing jitters here. Again, he pitched at Texas Tech last year, now pitching in the WAC. And he could have gone to places like Southern Illinois, and there were several others that were interested in this guy who jumped into the portal. 1-2 coming up. Bass's delivery is down low for a ball. Helfrich lays off. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Camden Kojel's in the on-deck circle. Second baseman for Arkansas. Again, Ruiz at first with a lead single. Second hitter of the game. Here's the 2-2 coming up from Bass. The delivery a little bit down. Good take there from Ryder Helfrich. It was a fastball. Little sinker. Took a little bit off of it. 3 balls and 2 strikes now as we've gone full for the first time today. Bass last started at Midland College in 2024. So this is his 3rd different place in 3 years. Here's the pitch. Runner goes into delivery. It's high on the 3-2. Ball 4. So Ruiz is on with a single, and now Helfrich following with a free pass. Being a little bit too careful, but that is the potency of this Arkansas lineup this year. Because ordinarily on a lot of teams, Kojel would be a guy that might hit 5th, although he's really good in that 2 slot. But Helfrich for sure could hit 4, could hit 5 in a lot of orders. Micah New now will come up here for Arkansas. New so far this year, 143 hitter. He's off to a slow start. Righty-lefty matchup. Third baseman Smink is in and off the line. The first pitch is lined to right field. It's sinking quickly. It's down for a base hit. Ruiz around third. He'll hold, kind of trotting around third base as Tatum gets it in quickly, and Arkansas just like that. It did not take long to get them loaded. And as you know, what gets emphasized gets done. That's a clean single with a runner in scoring position there. Quick smash single for Kojel, and Micah New now will come to the plate. And now we've got a visit already. R.D. Spees, the former big leaguer who's the pitching coach here for Tarleton, on his way to the mound. Hey, be sure and go by and eat at the legendary Catfish Hole restaurants in Alma and in Fayetteville. The Catfish Hole serves the highest quality farm-raised catfish, hand-breaded chicken tenders, and the best hush puppies anywhere. Now, serving beer and wine in Fayetteville. That's the Catfish Hole. Now you've got the 4-hole hitter coming up in Micah New. New again, 143 hitter, no one homer, 7 RBI. So Ruiz, Helfrich, and Kogel all reaching here. Here comes New, who had the sacrifice fly to win the game yesterday in the 11th inning. He has been good. He's been struggling against the off-speed, however, to start. Here's the stretch. Right-hander from the extreme right side of the rubber. And it's a swing and a miss. Swung at a bad pitch around his feet. That's a fastball. New a little bit too aggressive right here. You can understand why, trying to make up for an 0-for-5 day yesterday. Had a couple of RBI, though. They're loaded for Arkansas. And the 0-1 pitch. And Bass gets it over for strike 2. Good fastball, knee high. New, a guy that has good speed out of that cleanup position. Generally, your center fielder is a guy that's in the top of the order, but not in this Arkansas lineup. Pinched in the middle, looking for a double play ball. They're loaded, nobody out, and the pitch from Bass. Swing and a foul ball back. A big rip by New. That thing was right down the chute. You just saw right there why New was invited to play in the Cape Cod League. That's the kind of player he is. Less than 10% of players get that invite each year. Bass is ahead at 0-2, looking for a double play ball. Here's the pitch. Swinging a tapper. Left side, it's a swinging bunt. Tough play, charging Smink. He's got it. Actually, he's going to let it go. Fake this out. It hits the line, and then caroms back toward the field of play. Let that thing go. Just rolled softly up the line, kind of faked like he was going to grab it, and let it go under him, hoping it would go foul. Everybody is aboard. Everybody's safe. Ruiz comes home to make it a 1-0 game in favor of Arkansas. Swinging bunt on an 0-2 pitch. Micah New's got his second RBI of the season for Reese Robinette. Well, this is the start you wanted. This is the start that Dave Van Horn had talked about. It was key number 2 for us on our pregame show. And they are loaded, and it's 1-0 in favor of Arkansas. Here's the pitch. And the first delivery to the left-hander, Robinette, is down and inside for ball 1. Robinette at 273 to begin the campaign. Helfrich is at third. Kogel at second. New is at first. Texans trying to get it out here. Tarleton State 3-0 on the season. Here's the pitch. High chopper to first on one big bounce. McLeod's got it. Goes to second. And that's the only play they'll get. A bang-bang play. New is gone on a fielder's choice that goes 3-6. But Helfrich comes home to score to make it a 2-0 ball game. So Arkansas with a crooked number here in the first. Kogel goes up to third. New gone at second for out number 1. Robinette on with the fielder's choice and the RBI, his first of the year. And Nolan Souza, the designated hitter, now comes up. They are on the corners now with 1 out here in the top of the first. Souza, the DH today, stands erect at the plate. The left-hander takes a high fastball in tight for ball 1. Don't expect this right-hander Bass to go all that deep today. They weren't going to let him go 70, 75 pitches today. More like maybe 40, 50. That's where they were expecting him. He can be a fireballer, though. Here's the pitch. And a breaking ball down for a ball. It's now 2 balls and no strikes to Souza. Arkansas off to a good start today, 2-0 in favor of the Razorbacks. Couple of singles and a walk to start to get the table set. 3 hits already in the inning. Here's the stretch and the delivery. Runner holds. Backdoor breaking ball for a strike to the left-hander on a 2-0 pitch. It's now 2 balls and 1 strike. Bass and North Texas guy. Wanted to stay here at home, as we mentioned. Every piece of his puzzle has improved in the fall, from stuff to mindset. Runner holds the pitch. Chopper to short, could be two. Shirley's got it. Will step on second for one. The throw to first is late. Run comes home. Kojal makes it 3-0 in favor of the Razorbacks. So you had a chance at the double play ball, but could not quite get it turned. That goes 6-3 on the fielder's choice. A lot going on here in the top of the first inning, which is good news for the Razorbacks. Arkansas out in front 3-0 against Tarleton State. RBI for Souza, his first of the year. New, Robinette, and Souza, all three with ribbies here in the top half of the first. Go to first, and back in time is Souza, who has yet to steal a base this year. TJ Pompey coming up now. Pompey, a guy that had a tough time with the fastball in that first game. Runner goes, pitches outside, the throw to second base on the money and in time. Inglet throws out Souza, trying to swipe second base to end the inning. But Arkansas gets 3 runs, and they do it on 3 hits. And we go to the bottom half of inning number 1. Arkansas out in front 3-0. Take a break and we will continue. This is Razorbacks Baseball from the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
There's no containing the passion of the Hog Pen, where you'll find tried and true Razorbacks, home run blasts, and a whole lot of... This Arkansas tradition is brought to you by Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 49 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, only at your Arkansas Ford dealer. Based on 1977 to 2025 total sales.
If you're near retirement or thinking about retirement, you probably have questions. How do you make your savings last? How much should you take out and when? You're ready for retirement, but are your finances? Your Edward Jones financial advisor can help you build a strategy to help your finances keep up with your needs over the long haul. You've done what it takes to get there. Now it's time to make the most of your retirement. Visit EdwardJones.com or stop by your local Edward Jones office. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Today's game is sponsored by your Arkansas Ford dealers and the Ford F-150. Like the Razorbacks, this truck has a strong tradition earned with outstanding capability and smart features like mobile generator. That's how you can create a fan favorite and the official truck of Arkansas. Take a look at the Tarleton State starting lineup today. Again, it's Carson Lorch, followed by Sladen McLeod and Brady Inglet, followed by Cage McLeod, Sergio Guerrera, and Ike Shirley. Then Tatum, Smink, and Johnson in the bottom 3 to take on Peyton Lee, who's making his collegiate debut today for the Razorbacks. Peyton Lee, they were excited to see him. He's 6'5", 205 from Maumelle, Arkansas. And he's also kind of a sinker-slider guy, long and lean out there on the mound. Works from the extreme first base side of the rubber. Barely a step on that first offering. And there's a strike over the outside corner to Carson Lorch in a 3-0 game. Arkansas gets 3 runs on 3 hits in the top of the first to take the early big lead here at Globe Life Field. And the pitch to Lorch on 0-1 is a little bit wide for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Peyton Lee, again, the collegiate debut, and kind of joked around with Dave Van Horn about how there are less imposing places to pitch to begin your collegiate career than Globe Life Field. 1-1 delivery, swinging a hard ground ball outside the bag at third. TJ Pompey with a good reaction to that, but it's foul by about 3 feet. But Peyton Lee gets ahead at 1 ball and 2 strikes to Lorch. He's off to a slow start at 2:31. Again, Tarleton coming in 3-0. Beat Lemoyne at home. They are also playing 4 games in 4 days. Pitch to the leadoff hitter, Lorch on 1-2 is down low for a ball, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Peyton Lee, very projectable physically, tall, good mechanics, good arm speed, very quiet top half. Peers over that glove, high elbow. Brings the glove down to the pitch. The delivery is just outside on the 2-2. He missed with it. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Fastball about 2 inches off the outside corner to the right-hander, Carson Lorch, to be followed by the red-hot Slade McLeod, their best hitter in the order, hitting out of that 2 position. No doubt. The pitch, swinging a hard ground ball over the pitcher's mound, charging in Kogel. He's got it, throws to first. It's low, and it'll be a base hit. That'll be an infield single on a ball that goes past the mound. Sounded like it was hit a little bit harder than it actually was, but that'll be an infield single here for Lorch. Not a whole lot that Kogel could do about that. And so both leadoff men reach for each team. And they do it with a ball batted up the middle. Arkansas with a 3-0 advantage with Slade McLeod, the Texan second baseman, coming in. Righty-lefty matchup, and Peyton Lee's pitch is a fastball with good run on it, knee high, and it's 0-1. McLeod with a couple of home runs and 5 RBI. The 2 spot and the 5 spot have all the power for the Texans. Throw over quickly on a sidearm quick toss, and Lorch is back under the tag of Reese Robnett. Lee very effortless with his release. Scouts love that. Fastball tops at 94. Double play depth up the middle, and the pitch is way outside. Rushed his delivery on that one, dropped his arm slot slightly, and missed way outside. Hilfrich making a backhand stab of a pitch that was about 3 feet off the plate. I don't know how he did that. 1-1 pitch, swinging a high fly ball, short left, charging hard in and down the line is Ruiz going out the shortstop, and Brombaugh gives way to the charging Ruiz, who's under it, makes the catch, and there's out number 1. Now with a fastball that time, McLeod a little bit late on it, and Brady England now will step in. 3-hole hitter for the Texans, the catcher is at 429. Right-hander. No home runs, 2 RBI, 3-0 in favor of the Hogs here. They got 3 in the first on 3 hits. Quick toss to first. Lorch is back. Lorch with good speed at first. He's the leadoff hitter for the Texans. Reached on the infield single just a moment ago. He's attempted 2 steals. He's been successful both times. Got a moderate lead at first right here. First pitch coming up from Lee to England. And again a toss over. Lee, the right-hander. Good arm side life. We've already seen that. His slider, no question, his best pitch. Throws it with big-time confidence in any count. Something that you look for, especially as a power 4 guy. The pitch, swing and a miss. There's the breaking ball. That slider. And it's 0-1 to England. The first pitch off speed to Brady. Cage McLeod, the cleanup batter in the on-deck circle. 3-pitch mix for Peyton Lee. Fastball, slider, changeup. Here's the stretch of the 1-1. Runner holds the delivery. Right down the middle. No balls and 2 strikes here to England. Good heater. That's what Lee's known for. He's known for throwing strikes. Does the little things right. All of his side work is just done to perfection. And feels his position well, too. It's 0-2. He's gotten ahead. And again, a toss to first. Lorch back to the bag, diving. 3:20 down the lines here at Globe Life Field. Juts out quickly to left. 372. It's 407 to straightaway center. 374 into the right center field gap. Here's the pitch. And he hit him. Tried to throw the slider. England did not budge. And he got him on an 0-2 pitch. How about that? So the Texans showing some poise here as they get 2 guys aboard, the first 3 hitters. Lorch, a lead single. And then after the pop out to left, Brady England gets hit. Cage McLeod now will step in from the left side for the Texans. With Arkansas taking the 3-run lead in the top of the first. We play bottom 1 here at Globe Life. Here's the stretch of the pitch. Missed outside with it. Rushing his motion just a little bit. He's missed glove side a few times. Trying to do just a little bit too much. Sergio Guerrera, the DH, would be next for Tarleton. 1-0 to the cleanup man. Peyton works quickly, and Lee delivers a fastball that misses again away. And the catcher, Ryder Helfrich, goes out to talk to the right-hander. Again, making his collegiate debut today. You know he's got to be a little bit nervous. Dave Van Horn today didn't talk to him much. They didn't expect to. Pretty long visit right here from Helfrich, as both have their back to the plate, and that will prompt Shaler Smith, the plate umpire, to start walking out there. Gets to the grass, and then the conference adjourns with Helfrich coming back to the plate. Paige McLeod, 250 hitter again. Ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Double play depth in the middle. Carson Brombaugh short. Kojel's at second. Here's the delivery. Fastball and a good one on the outside corner. That's a quality pitch on 2-0. Found the knees after the visit. Pompey at third. Robinette at first. They're back. Here's the pitch. Swinging a hard line drive right field. Stewart is there. Comes in a couple of steps. Makes the catch chest high. That ball was absolutely scorched as Lords stays at second base. There are 2 gone now here in the Texan first. So McLeod hits it right on the screws on a 2-1 pitch. And here comes Sergio Guerrera, who's off to a really good start. The DH for the Texans at .667 this year. A blast would tie it for Tarleton. Peyton Lee would love to get a first pitch ground out somewhere here to get out of it. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball, and he threw it for a strike right at the belt. It's 0-1. He'll throw a changeup as well, mostly to left-handers, but that changeup was really good in the fall for Peyton Lee. Haven't seen it yet, though. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss with a fastball. Guerrera a little bit tardy on it. You've got Kojel at second, playing way up the middle. Shortstop Brombaugh is deep in the 6-hole there. Outfield is straight away. They actually play him the opposite way in center. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him with an 0-2 breaking ball. First strikeout of Peyton Lee's collegiate career. Gets him out of a pickle here in the first. No runs, a hit, 2 left for the Texans. We go to the top of the second inning. It's Arkansas 3 and Tarleton nothing. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Hello, I'm Renata Jenkins Fowler, the 3rd generation of Roller Funeral Homes. In the heart of Arkansas, where compassion meets excellence, my family's legacy has stood the test of time. When you turn to Roller Funeral Homes, you are not just relying on a service, you are embracing a cherished family tradition. For the past 24 consecutive years, you have chosen Roller Funeral Homes as the best of the best, and we are truly humbled and thankful. Roller Funeral Homes, where compassion meets excellence, with all our respect.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com, member FDIC.
Back here at Globe Life Field as we go to the top half for frame number 2. It's going to be 7, 8, 9 coming up for the Razorbacks. Pompey, Stewart, and Brombaugh in a 3-0 game as the Arkansas Razorbacks got 3 in the first on 3 hits. Souza was caught stealing at second base to end the frame, being very aggressive. Certainly expect that a lot this year for Coach Van Horn and Arkansas. Dave Van Horn with 1,519 wins. Seeing Daniel Bass go back out to the mound to face his bottom third. T.J. Pompey. Pompey a 1-for-4 day yesterday. Has the batting average up to 273. The Arkansas third baseman takes a first pitch fastball. A little bit tight for ball 1. Pompey the RBI against Texas Tech yesterday. explosive, athletic guy. It's a breaking ball wide for ball 2. It's 2 balls and no strikes from the right-hander, Daniel Bass. Bass shaky in the first through 21st inning pitches. Here's the windup of the pitch. Almost got him. He buckled his knees with a 2-0 heater. It's now 3 balls and no strikes. Bass has been all over the place with his command so far today. Certainly we're not expecting that. They're expecting a lot of ground balls and a lot of pitching to contact, which is something that they worked on in the fall. He throws a 3-0 pitch that barely catches the outside corner at the knees to T.J. Pompey. Nice pickup from the offseason Pompey. Guy that can really drive the ball, and he's got a 3-1 count to do it in. Here's the pitch, and the 3-1 is swung on and chopped foul at home plate. Big swing there from T.J. Pompey. Pompey, a guy that also transferred from the aforementioned Texas Tech before the injury-cut season. And the 3-2 pitch is swung on and chopped. He got a piece of it at home plate. 3 balls and 2 strikes from Daniel Bass. Mentioned Bass, 5-6 with a 5.47 ERA at Midland College. And the pitch is swung on and foul back again. That caught a lot of the plate. That in 2024, made 16 starts at the JUCO level. Struck out 89 hitters in 80 innings. Threw 2 complete games for him. Here's the payoff pitch. Pompey swings at a breaking ball and got him with a slider. Down he goes. There is strikeout number 1 for Bass. Big swing there on a 3-2. Something that we did not see from Cameron Kogel yesterday. He shortened up with 2 strikes and hit it 400-plus feet to tie the game in the 9th inning for Arkansas. So in a 3-0 game, the Hogs out in front. Zach Stewart comes up now, the 8-hole hitter, the right fielder. Again, first strikeout today for Daniel Bass, who's more of a as Stewart takes a strike. Second baseman right behind the bag at second in shallow center, about 10 feet off the dirt. And the second baseman, McLeod, is about 15 feet off the dirt as the 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. It's now 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. Daniel Bass, the Tarleton hurler, going for his second strikeout, and he throws a heater about a foot off the plate. Stewart thought about it, but holds up. And it's no balls and 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Zach. 9-hole hitting Carson Brombaugh, the shortstop, the freshman, is on deck. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Throw him a fastball that started about belt high and sunk to the knees. And there's the second straight strikeout as we see Daniel Bass starting to get comfortable out there on the mound. Certainly more comfortable from the windup for the Texans than from the stretch. And he has struck out 2 Hogs to begin the 2nd inning. It's one reason why you like to get off to a hot start. Dave Van Horn talked about how he was really pleased with the starting pitching yesterday. And who wouldn't be? First pitch to Brombaugh is a slider strike. So after he got Pompey on strikes, he ends up getting the slider by Stewart. And now Brombaugh down to the count 0-1. Here's the delivery from Bass. Missed tight, 1 ball, 1 strike. Brombaugh 154 with a batting average. But Colin Fisher goes 5 innings, does not get the win yesterday. You thought going to the 9th with a 4-1 lead that he would most certainly get that W. Certainly earned it, but got a no decision yesterday for the Hogs. 1 ball, 1 strike here to the right-handed hitting Carson Brombaugh. The Texan right-hander Bass deals. Good pitch. That's a hard slider. He's been changing speeds on that breaking ball, and he'll drop the arm angle and throw more of a slurve, especially to right-handers. That slurve is to right-handers what his changeup typically is to left-handers. And the pitch. Swinging a chopper left side. 2 short bounces here to Smink. He throws to first. The ball gets away. McLeod can't hold it. Hit the end of his glove and kind of trickles away about 3 or 4 feet. That was not a terrible throw, although it wasn't on McLeod's chest. And that'll be an error, no doubt, probably on the first baseman. And the Hogs will take it, no doubt. I mean, It was toward the outfield side of first base. It took a McLeod stretch, but it wasn't a terrible throw. Certainly one that should have been handled. That'll be E3 right here. And Damian Ruiz now will step in. Infield single, his first at bat. He's 3 for his last 3, in fact. And the hot-hitting leadoff hitter swings to a sinker, and it's 0-1. That one down and inside. Not a real good pitch to hit. But Ruiz being very aggressive, upping his .714 batting average coming in with that infield single. It's 3-0 Arkansas with a man at first and 2 outs. Here's the 0-1. Good eye, way outside. That's a hard slider that time to Ruiz. More of that sweeping hard slider. But Colin Fisher had everything working, including the changeup yesterday. Busted them in when they leaned over the plate with that fastball. It was rolling through 3 innings, and you thought it would be an easy win, but it didn't turn out to be that way for Arkansas. As the 1-1 pitch is outside, 2 balls and a strike here to Ruiz. But when Fisher got up over 80 pitches, you could kind of tell he was tiring a little bit. But still, 5 innings on a first start is absolutely admirable. They've got a good rotation to lean on without question. Here's the 2-0 pitch now to the leadoff hitting Ruiz. Missed with it. 3 balls and 1 strike here to Damian Ruiz. Ryder Helfrich on deck. Dangerous spot right here for Daniel Bass, who threw 21st inning pitches. He's already thrown a few here in this inning, in fact. 21st pitch of this inning. Here's the delivery. Runner fakes a break, and it's outside for ball 4. So you've got 2 guys on now and 2 outs. And after getting the first 2 in the order, Brombaugh and Ruiz, the 9th position batter and the leadoff hitter, are now on board. Any run that comes across in this inning will be unearned here for Bass as a result of the E3 just a moment ago on what should have been a simple throw and catch, but the Hogs will take it. You've got a chance for another run or 2 here in the second. It's 3-0 Arkansas, 2 on, 2 down for Ryder Helfrich. Here's the pitch. Missed high with a fastball. It's now 1 ball and no strikes. And you wonder here if Bass can even get through 2 innings. Because remember, they were not going to extend him today. He really hasn't been conditioned for that. He's more of a bullpen guy. Here's the 1-0. Helfrich swings, and it's a high fly ball to deep right center field. Tatum wandering back, still going in front of the warning track, goes into a back pedal now. He's got room, he's there, and he makes the catch. Allowed out with 2 outs and 2 on, but the Texans wiggle out of a jam. No runs, no hits, 2 left. We are through an inning and a half. Many of us spend more time thinking about what's for dinner than thinking about retirement. But if you're thinking about retirement and retirement needs, well, that deserves some attention. Edward Jones can help. Visit edwardjones.com today. Edward Jones, member FIPC. Take a break and we will continue. This is the Razorback Sports Network. It's 3-0 Arkansas from Learfield.
Summit Utilities is proud to be a part of your community, and helping you save energy is important to us. That's why we offer a variety of rebates and energy-saving programs so you can do more and spend less. From your business to home, we've got you covered. Water heaters, furnaces, food service equipment, commercial and industrial systems. Yes! Save on all of it. Visit summitutilities.com to learn about our energy-saving programs.
The Mercedes-AMG GT43 is the top-of-the-line luxury performance sedan, and this month you can win one from Saracen Casino and Mercedes-Benz of Little Rock. With sporty styling, classic Mercedes lines, and advanced performance, this is the car to win from Saracen Casino Resort. Play in February at Saracen Casino and qualify for the Mercedes GT drawing.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
3-0 Arkansas. We'll remind you that today's game is being brought to you in part by Harps. At Harps, they greet you with a smile. Ask if they can help you, and they let you know that you're certainly welcome in their store. Harps, hometown fresh. Yes, Arkansas trying to win 3 of 4 here at Globe Life Field. And they get the early lead today with 3 runs in that first inning. on 3 hits. RBIs in the first by New, Robinette, and Souza. And we go to the bottom half of the second with Ike Shirley coming up now to face Peyton Lee, who worked the scoreless first, scattering a run, getting a strikeout on the swing of Guerrero to end the inning on a sinker. First pitch of the second is a fastball down for ball 1. Shaler Smith is the plate umpire. Matt Kendry is at first. Lance Barnes is umpiring at third. A 3-person crew today. And for the previous 3 games. 1-0 pitch is an E-high strike. Good heater. Shirley batting .333, the right-handed hitting shortstop here for Tarleton State, followed by Jake Tatum and Raphael Smink. Facing the right-hander Peyton Lee, making his collegiate debut today, and he throws a 1-1 pitch right down Broadway, and it's a ball and 2 strikes as Shirley looks. Peyton Lee looking good to begin this ball game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a tapper foul at home plate. Got a piece of the breaking ball that time. That slider. It was a little bit bigger when Lee first got to Arkansas, but he's kind of tightened it up, and they're having him throw it a little bit harder these days. They would rather that slider sit at 83 than 80. And there it is there on 1 and 2, but it missed way outside as Helfrich lunges at it, goes off of his mitt all the way to the backstop. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Ike Shirley in a 3-0 game. Razorbacks with the advantage, bottom of the second. Tarleton hitting the pitch. In tight, fastball goes full. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Second 3-ball count to Peyton Lee. Went full to Carson Lorch, who came up with an infield single to begin the first inning. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Lee delivers. Way outside, and it gets away from the catcher, Helfrich, who goes back to get it. Shirley is on with a free pass to begin. First walk issued by Peyton Lee today. Peyton now will see Jake Tatum come up. Here comes Jake. Ike Shirley over at first. Here's the stretch by Lee. Infield looking to turn 2, and the first one is a fastball strike over the outside corner. Good pitch. Borderline to Tatum. There's a 125 batter. Righty-righty matchup here for the Tarleton third baseman. This guy Lee certainly projects as a starter. Here's the stretch. Runner at first holds, and the delivery is a slider strike knee-high. 0-2. Tarleton fans in the stands, but mostly Razorback fans, as you would imagine. Brombaugh at short. Kogel at second. They're pinched in, looking to roll that 2-ball. Runner holds in the pitch. In the dirt, runner goes. It gets away from Helfrich, who's got to go over there and grab it by the Amagi Bank logo. That's about 15 feet off the dish he was, and so that wild pitch will have Shirley going to second base. With nobody out here in the bottom of the second. So the double play no longer in order here. But it is 1-2 to Tatum. Set by Lee in the pitch. Check swing, breaking ball. Did he go? Yes, he did. Down he goes. Second strikeout of the day for Peyton Lee. Not even an appeal needed. Ball hit the dirt, so Helfrich tags him out for the strikeout to complete it. Second strikeout of the day. Second one on the slider today for Peyton Lee. Lee again, 6'5", 205, Arkansas native. Maumelle, Arkansas. Played at Maumelle High School. First pitch to Smink. Checks the swing there at a breaking ball. That time they'll appeal, and the third base umpire, Lance Barnes, throws the right hand up, and that fist signaling strike 1. Smink at 750 in the order. Smink, a guy that played 2 years at Panola Junior College. Here's the stretch and the pitch. And he's swinging a bouncer foul up the first baseline. Lee doing a good job of getting ahead here at 0-2. Smink, 2024 regional champion, this guy, Raphael Smink, who's 6'2", 195. He's out of the Netherlands, Amsterdam of the Netherlands. JUCO Gold Glove finalist at shortstop. Good glove, decent bat, but he's at 750 to start. Stretched by the Arkansas right-hander Lee, and he comes home. It's swung on and bounced past the bag at first. Right over the bag, Robnett's got it, and he'll run and tag first base. Shirley goes to third, but there's out number 2. A play that goes 3 unassisted. Smink is gone, and now Kendall Johnson, the center fielder, hitting it out at 9th position, will now step to the plate. And as aggressive as Lee has been at times, you would expect for him to really ratchet it up a notch here to a 9th position batter that has been struggling this year. And we'll see what they do. First baseman Robnett sprints in. He was playing deep, and now he's at medium depth now. And the first pitch from Lee's a strike over the inside corners. They try to bust in inside. You can tell that they have realized that Johnson has struggled at times to get the bat head around. They've got him played to pull. Here's the pitch. Outside corner called. 0-2. We've seen one pitch out of the strike zone the last 3 hitters after Peyton walked Shirley to begin the inning. 3-0 Arkansas. Runner at third for Tarleton. We play bottom 2 with 2 down. The 0-2. Swinging a high fly ball to right. This should be easy. Stewart's there. Wanders back a few steps. He's got it. And the inning is over. Lee was aggressive. Nothing but strikes there. And that will end the second. No runs, no hits, a man left. We go to the top of the third. Arkansas with a 3-0 lead against Tarleton, trying to win their third of 4 to begin the season. This is the Arkansas Sports Network from Learfield.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Go-Go Squeeze is super excited to be on the field with University of Arkansas athletes. With a variety of deliciously fruity flavors, there's something for the whole Razorback family to enjoy. Go-Go Squeeze offers delicious fruit blend pouches that are gluten-free and nut-free. For active people, Go-Go Squeeze Active Fruit Blend with electrolytes can help replenish some of the essential minerals lost during exercise. Check out our whole line of pantry-friendly fruit and dairy products at most major retailers and online. So grab a Go-Go Squeeze and let's cheer on our Razorbacks together. Go Hogs!
Got a pitching change here for Tarleton State. As expected, Daniel Bass goes 2, but he is done. They're going to go to the left-hander, Carson Davis, in a 3-0 game. I want to remind you that time now for UAMS Health Game Update. UAMS Health is proud to be the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for the Razorbacks with locations throughout the state. Do what the Hogs do. Trust your care to UAMS Health. Well, our game update has Arkansas with 3 runs in the first. They get 3 hits, and they did a good job of chasing Daniel Bass with just 2 innings today on his ledger. Bass ends up giving up 3 runs, all earned on the 3 hits, went just 2 innings. Walked 1, struck out 2 Razorbacks, and actually worked himself out of a jam in that second frame. We go to the third here with Kojal, New, and Robinette. 3, 4, and 5 of the Arkansas batting order. Facing Carson Davis, the southpaw, who has come on now for Tarleton. This is a bullpen day for the most part for Tarleton State. Carson Davis likes to work low in the zone, and he likes breaking balls to left-handers, and the first one, the left-handing hitting Camden Kojal, is off the plate for ball 1. Davis working quickly here, always out of the stretch, and throws a fastball up and in. Kojal swinging for the downs, looking for his 3rd blast of the year, and comes up empty. He was way late on that Davis fastball. Davis 6'1", 180, sophomore out of Grand Prairie. Played at Lake Ridge High School. Here's the pitch. Strike call, knee high. Kojal 1 for 4 yesterday. 222 hitter. 2 homers, 3 runs batted in. They play him to pull in the infield. Here's the pitch. Swinging a blast to right field down the line. A hard line smash into the second level, and it's curling foul. How about that? Boy, that was an absolute smoke ball with a good topspin on it down that right field line. I see why they're playing him to pull now, and he's got some good pop too. Well, he's got 2 blasts already, showing good toughness at the plate. You better watch out for that slider away here. Here's the pitch, the 2-2. There it is. It's in the dirt. Check swing. Did he go around? Yeah, he did, and the ball gets away. The catcher, Inglet, will grab it and throw to first to complete the strikeout. So there is the strikeout. Davis gets Kogel to chase. It's the 3rd strikeout for Tarleton pitching today. So 1 hitter for Davis, 1 out, and does it to Kogel. Kogel gone. He's now 1 for 2 today with that single to right in his first at-bat. Now here comes Micah New. Bases clear, 1 down here in the Arkansas 3rd. 3-0 in favor of the Hogs. Here's the pitch. Big breaking ball. That's a sharp breaking ball. A little hammer hook that time over the inside corner. Micah New, who struggled yesterday and going 0 for 5 with that batting average at 143, down to the count at 0-1. Scott Davis got good stuff. Son of Kim and Karen Davis. The hard slider in tight. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fastball, curveball, slider from Davis. And he does a good job of changing speeds on his breaking ball. New single his first at bat. He's 1 for 1. Here comes the 1-1 pitch. Now from the left-hander, always from the stretch. Takes a little off the fastball, got it over knee high, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. This guy Davis pretty savvy. If Davis had come out with the, Bass had come out with the poise that Davis is displaying, Bass would probably still be pitching. Here comes the 1-2 pitch from the Tarleton left-hander, the delivery. Ooh, in a little bit tight. Good take right there from New. That is a tough pitch to take. The Tarleton fans here wanted strike 3. So already a reliever here for Tarleton State, who comes in 3-0, taking on the 2-1 Arkansas Razorbacks, number 7 in the country. D1Baseball.com. The 2-2 pitch in tight. Check to swing at a hard slider. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Micah New, who again had the sac fly game winner, all a walk-off yesterday against Texas Tech. After the Razorbacks blew the save up 3 in the 9th. Had to win it in the 11th. Payoff. Swing a ground ball third base way, but foul outside the bag. They worked the hands of New on the hard breaking ball. New, a guy that was the MVP of the Cape Cod League. Former member of the Thundering Herd, Marshall transfer. Older, more experienced. Let's see what the 3-2 deals here. Fastball swung on and lined to right center field. It's down for a base hit. Great at bat by Micah New, who worked it full. Stays behind the ball on a pitch away with 2 strikes. That is the Dave Horn special right there. Gotta like that. Dave Van Horn has to be pleased with that. And a 1-out single here for the Arkansas cleanup batter with Reese Robinette coming up. Kept his hands back and shot that thing to right center. They hadn't played exactly where they needed to. It was right in front of Jake Tatum. The right fielder hadn't played toward the gap. 1 on, 1 gone. Tarleton looking for a 2-ball here as the third baseman, Smink, is way off the line at third, but even with a bag. Throw over, New goes back. Robinette with a fielder's choice RBI. Brought in the game's 2nd run for Arkansas. It's 3-0 Razorbacks. They're going to throw to first. Davis flirting with that 45-degree angle. You go past the 45-degree mark, it would be a balk, but he's right at it. A lot of pitching coaches teach you to walk toward the bag after you throw it if you're going to flirt that tight with it, but he doesn't. So we got a number back to the mound. Davis is off the mound, bounces, spins, and throws to first on target. Robinette gone. New goes to second base. 2 down here in the Arkansas 3rd. So a fielder's choice that goes 1-3. 2 outs here in the 3rd. New to second. And brings up Nolan Souza. Here comes Nolan Souza, whose fielder's choice made it 3-0 in the 1st. Souza, big start to the season. Had a tough night in game number 2. I mentioned a little bit too much movement with respect to his upper half prior to the pitch coming. Stands tall in the box. Lefty-lefty matchup with a swing and a line drive right at the shortstop. Shirley, who was behind the bag at second, had him shaded that way. Souza's gone on a hard smash line out to end the third. If that ball is anywhere else, that brings home a run, but Arkansas's got to settle for a loud, long third out. That ends the top of the third. We're through 2.5 here at Globe Life Field. It's Arkansas 3 and Tarleton nothing. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
My name is Billy Richmond, and I'm a guard for the Arkansas Razorbacks. What's it like being a Razorback? Someone who's strong-minded, mentally tough. We got the best fans here. Like, you always got to be 100% if you want to go 100%. So I feel like if you're healthy, then you can just always give it your all. My relationship with my trainers and UAMS physicians are everything.
UAMS Health, the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for Razorback Athletics.
With Toyota's versatile SUVs, you'll be ready for any adventure, no matter who you're adventuring with. Bringing your furry co-pilot along, the RAV4's Power Pack Performance is bound to spark some zoomies. Right, buddy? Going out on the town with your partner in crime? Scoop them up in the Corolla Cross. Its sleek design will make up for the fact that you're always fashionably late. No matter who you're rolling with, there's a Toyota SUV fit just for you. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota is a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. The RAV4 is ready for Razorback country and beyond. Find yours today. Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
Peyton Lee goes back out for his third inning of work in a 3-0 game. The Arkansas Razorbacks with the advantage here. They get 3 in the first, nothing since, and we go to the top of the Tarleton order here in the bottom half of the third at Globe Life Field. Well, it's time for a road trip. Hit the jackpot with a trip to Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas, and its #1 attraction, Oaklawn Hot Springs. To plan your next trip, visit hotsprings.org and oaklawn.com. Happy to have you along on the Razorback Sports Network today. Scott Garner in for the great Phil Elson, who is off with women's basketball today. Carson Lords leads things off for Tarleton State. And a first pitch fastball over the outside corner from Peyton Lee, making his collegiate debut today. Struck out 2, walked just 1 today. Through 19 first inning pitches. And then after walking the leadoff man to begin the second, got 3 in a row. Pitch is swung on and popped up. First baseway in foul territory, Dave Robinette in front of the dugout. He's there. He's got it. And there's out number 1. So 1 up, 1 down on 2 pitches. 17 second inning pitches. 39 so far in the game now for the right-hander Peyton Lee. And we're going to have him at around 70, 75, maybe give or take 10 pitches or so. That's kind of what they want to do with Peyton Lee today. And he's making his collegiate debut for the Hogs. Here's Slade McLeod, the 2-hole hitter. Swings at the first pitch and pops it up to the left side. It will reach the second level here. Well, for the first 3 games of this 4-game stretch at Globe Life Field, they were not allowing fans in the top 2 levels. Now they're only letting them come into the first level today. Here's the pitch. Good fastball off the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike now from Peyton Lee. And Lee, fastball, slider, changeup. Showed great flashes of greatness in the scrimmages that Arkansas had to begin the season. There's a swing and a soft line drive right center field, falling quickly, and Stewart trying to get over there, can't. It lands for a base hit. A 1-out single for the Tarleton second baseman, Slade McLeod. He's at first base with good speed. In a 3-0 game, Arkansas with the advantage. They got RBIs in the first inning from Kojal, New, and Robinette. And now it's Brady Inglet that will step to the plate. Inglet with good pop. Has yet to crush one over the wall here. 2 ball would get Arkansas out of the inning. Here's the pitch. Good first pitch slider. I guess a little bit in tight. The catcher, Helfrich, was set up away, and he had to reach back to his left a long way, but it looked like it was over the plate. Arkansas fans didn't like that call, and I don't blame them. Cage McLeod, the cleanup man, next. Here's the 1-0 pitch from Lee. Runner goes. The pitch is swung on and missed, and a stolen base for McLeod. It was a delayed swing from Inglet. and I think that might have disrupted the timing from Helfrich behind the plate. Helfrich bounced out of his crouch and decided not to throw down. That'll be a stolen base in the third of the year for McLeod in 5 tries. He's at 60% right here to begin the campaign. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss at a breaking ball away. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. So the hit and run for Tarleton State protects McLeod, who I've got to believe with a decent throw by Helfrich probably would have gotten gunned down right there. Here comes the 1-2 pitch to England, the Tarleton catcher. Lee looks back at second twice, a long pause in the delivery. Swung on and bounced foul third base way. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Good speed for England, too, at home plate, and not just for a catcher. He's about as hard-nosed as it comes out of the whack. England really understands the game, really developed his IQ at the JUCO level, playing outfield a lot for the first time since JUCO ball. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Swing and a foul ball back. That was a big rip. He was expecting fastball, got it from Lee. Lee kept it down, and England took a big rip but could not square it up. He was right on it, though, fouling it straight back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Anytime a guy fouls it straight back, you know he's right on it. Lee looking for his third strikeout. Here comes the 1-2. Breaking ball, Tapper, slow roller, shortstop. Brombaugh to his left. He's got it. Throws hard to first, and just in time to get the speedy England. Good play here for Carson Brombaugh, and there's out number 2, a play that goes 6-3 on the fielder's choice. McLeod to third. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. Arkansas baseball continues from the Arkansas Sports Network from Learfield. Cage McLeod with 2 outs, hits with a man at third base. The left-hander takes a fastball. Strike call over the outside corner, knee high. Good pitch here from Peyton Lee, who has struck out 1 each of his first 2 innings. 2 down, runner at third, 3-0 Arkansas. The delivery. Check swing of a breaking ball. In tight, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Cage McLeod at 250, line sharply to right his first time. Tarleton again 3-0 so far this year. Arkansas 2-1, looking for victory number 3 today. Here's the pitch, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Big rip from McLeod. Cage McLeod. A guy that has a fluid stroke at home plate. They like his bat. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him with a breaking ball. Good pitch by Peyton Lee to end the inning. The Texans failed to score. Strand a man at third after getting a single. And we are through 3 here at Globe Life Field. Hey, does your bank keep booting the ball? Are they hard to deal with? Slow to get things done for you? If your bank's fielding percentage is bad, then go to your Gold Glove at Armor Bank. Proudly serving the state, Armor Bank is whole hog. It's the winning way to bank. Armor Bank. We'll take a break. We will continue. You are listening to the Arkansas Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Razorback fans, score big with the freshest seafood in town at Fish City Grill. Whether you're craving grilled salmon or fried catfish, or want to try something new from the daily chalkboard specials, they've got your seafood fix covered. Swing by the locally owned spot in Rogers and make every meal a victory for Razorback Nation.
International soccer is coming to Razorback Stadium this spring. As the United States prepares to host the 2026 World Cup, the home of Razorback football is set to host its first international soccer match when Liga MX rivals Club America and Club Tigres face off in the Golden Clash on Saturday, March 28th. Tickets for this world-class soccer matchup will be available for just $35. Secure your seat for this can't-miss event at ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
3-0. We're calling the Hogs from Globe Life Field today. Arkansas with the advantage. They got 3 in the first. We go to the 4th inning here. Toyota, proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Razorback power, razor sharp style. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. TJ Pompey, Zach Stewart, and Carson Brombaugh, 7, 8, 9 in this Arkansas lineup to face the left-hander, Carson Davis, who came on last inning for Bass, who started this ballgame. And a first pitch breaking ball strike, knee high, and it's 0-1 here to TJ Pompey. Pompey struck out in the second frame to begin things. The first of 2 strikeouts for Bass is only 2 in 2 innings. Here's the pitch. Swing a hard smash up the middle on one hop, the base hit. TJ Pompey hit a hard top spinning line drive. It could have taken somebody's head off had they been in front of it. Man, that was a hard hit. Pompey had a base hit yesterday. He's had 2 hits now in 2 days. He's now 1 for 2 on the day. Zach Stewart now, the right fielder, comes up. 8th place batter, Stewart. Struck out on a slider on a 1-2 pitch. We got a pinch hitter, though, now here for Arkansas. Not going to be Stewart. They are going to go to Braden Kleiman. Kleiman would now step in. First pitch to Kleiman is a fastball strike, a liberal strike call right there from plate umpire Shaler Smith. Brendan Kleiman, 5'10", 190-pound right-hander, graduate. And this pitch is off the plate for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike now to Brandon Kleiman. Runner at first, nobody out. Lead single here to begin for Arkansas here in the 4th. Pitch is swung on and missed. Good fastball right there from Davis. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kleiman. Carson Brombaugh again next. Arkansas winning 50 games last year. Won 50 4 years ago. For their 13th trip to the College World Series as this 1-2 pitch is down to Kleiman. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good job by Brady Inglet to block it behind home plate. And we mentioned Carson Davis has a really strong breaking ball. He's got a power hook, and he's also got a hard slider. He'll change speeds on that slider, son, particularly to left-handers. Kleiman stretches. Here's the pitch. A little bit tight. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 3 runs on 5 hits for Arkansas. No runs on 2 hits for Tarleton. Pompey with a good lead at first. Let's see if he's going here, but he's got the left-hander to contend with. The lefty deals. The runner holds. The breaking ball right down the chute. Got him looking. 4th strikeout today for Tarleton hurlers. 2nd for Davis. Well, that thing was right down the middle, and Kleiman knew it. So he is down, pinch hitting on the slider. There's out number 1 here of the 4th inning, top half. Now Carson Brombaugh. Shirley at short. Slade McLeod at 2nd, looking to turn 2. They are up the middle a bit. Runner goes, the throw to first. They've got him picked off. Double clutch by the first baseman. The throw goes into left field off the glove of Shirley. And Pompey will hold at 2nd. They had him picked off. McLeod had to double pump, didn't have a good handle on it. And I'm sure they'll rule that a stolen base. It looked like he had that one. I'll have to get the official scoring of that. But I got to believe it's going to be the first steal for TJ Pompey this year. Davis faked him out totally, but it was a huge lead at first there by TJ. And he's able to get into second base with that bad throw that goes off the shortstop Shirley, who tried to apply the tag quickly. That's why he didn't catch it. First pitch to Brombaugh with a man in scoring position. He chops one high and hard at third base. One big one-hop smash. Sminks got it. Throws corner to corner. There's out number 2 as Pompey has to hold at second base. The fielder's choice, 5-3. And Carson Davis, after giving up that lead quick smash single to begin the fourth inning, getting Climate on strikes and getting Brombaugh to bounce to third. We go to the top of the order to the red-hot Damian Ruiz. Ruiz stepping in there from the right side. Nobody hotter right now all across baseball. Singled already and walked. He's reached now, 8 times the last 2 games. Makes a first pitch changeup from the left-hander, and it's 0-1. Carson Davis with a lot more command here than Bass, who started this ball game. Daniel Bass, who's on the hook for the loss today. 0-1 pitch is high. Ruiz lays off the fastball. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Arkansas right-hander. 3-0 game with 3 hits in the first. Arkansas got 3 in the first with the hits coming from Ruiz, Kojal, and New. RBIs in the inning by Robinette, New, and Souza. There's a swing and a line drive right side, but foul off the netting. Ruiz a little bit late on that fastball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Ruiz with some emerging strength. Played in the Southland Conference last year. Tons of hits in the Southland for Lamar. He was the Cardinals' leadoff hitter last season. Here comes the stretch with the left-hander Davis, the delivery. Breaking ball through the back door, but a little bit wide. Good take there by Ruiz. Tarleton fans not happy about it. And the Hogs will get another one here at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Got another chance here for Ruiz, who's looking to drive in a run here. Doesn't have one yet. Here's the stretch. A look back to second base and the pitch. Check swing roller up the right side, but foul. Count holds at 2 balls and 2 strikes from Davis. And Daniel Bass, who began for Tarleton, he is on the hook for the loss. Facing Ruiz, who goes from the Southland Conference to the SEC, and the big difference, velocity and quality of secondary stuff. Here comes the 2-2. Swing and a tapper foul at home plate. Ruiz hanging tough with a couple of foul balls with 2 strikes here in the at-bat. 7th pitch of the at-bat to the leadoff hitter Ruiz coming up. He has reached both times today. Reached all 6 times yesterday with 4 walks. And he had a couple of singles in yesterday's game. Looking for his first extra base hit of the year. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. Pulled the string on him. Don't see a changeup often. Certainly don't see it much when Davis goes out there against a lot of these tough ones. But that will do it. 2 strikeouts in the inning for Davis. Arkansas fails to score. They get a lead single, but they strand Pompey at second base. We are through 3.5 here at Globe Life Field. Our score, it's Arkansas 3 and Tarleton nothing. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
There's no containing the passion of the Hog Pen, where you'll find tried and true Razorbacks, home run blasts, and a whole lot of... This Arkansas tradition is brought to you by Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 49 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, only at your Arkansas Ford dealer. Based on 1977 to 2025 total sales.
A lot goes into taking care of your property. You need equipment with more reliability and versatility built in. Like Kubota BX and L-Series compact tractors that get the job done right. Z-Series mowers that deliver a quality cut, and Sidekick utility vehicles where durability meets speed. Visit your local Kubota dealer for a demo today.
Nothing Arkansas as we go to the bottom half of the 4th inning, home half, with Tarleton State sending Guerrera, Shirley, and Tatum to the plate. 5, 6, and 7 coming up now for Tarleton State, facing Peyton Lee, who makes his collegiate debut. Happy to have you along on the Arkansas Sports Network. 3-0 ball game. As Arkansas gets 3 in the first, Guerrera struck out on a slider his first at bat. Fourth inning of work here for Lee, and he throws a first pitch fastball to Guerrera that swung on and missed. And it's 0-1. Today's game sponsored by your Arkansas Ford dealers. And the Ford F-150, like the Razorbacks, this truck has strong tradition, earned with outstanding capabilities. Smart features like the mobile generator. That's how you can create a fan favorite and the official truck of Arkansas. Pitch is outside for a ball. 1 strike now to Sergio Guerrera. Peyton Lee with 2 strikeouts and a walk. This breaking ball on 1 and 2 is tapped foul at home plate. Guerrera 13 RBI in that series against Lemoyne. 3 blasts in that series. You talk about a hot hitter. How about 13 ribbies in 3 games? Are you kidding me? That's who's at the plate right now for Tarleton. He really developed at the JUCO level. Now he's playing in the WAC. Lee to Guerrera, the pitch. Right down Broadway. Called strike 3. Whoa. On a 1-2. You're looking for a heater. Got it. And froze him. What a pitch right there for Peyton Lee. Guerrera's gone. You're not playing Lemoyne anymore. He's got 2 strikeouts now and 2 at-bats. Guerrera back to the dugout. Whoa, got him with a fastball. It was a good one, too, from Peyton. Here's Ike Shirley now, who swings the first pitch, and it's a fly ball down the right field line, giving Chase Stewart toward the line, and it curls into the stands, slicing about 5-10 feet out of play. Stewart gave it a look. No balls and 1 strike. Shirley walked his first at-bat to lead the second. It's 3-0 in favor of the Razorbacks here. They got 3 in the first. We have had nothing since. Playing here at Globe Life Field in Arlington today. 4th time that the Razorbacks playing in as many games. Here's the pitch. Swinging a line drive foul off to the right into the netting. Gotta like playing here. Globe Life, kind of the home away from home. Arkansas has done it now 5 times the last 6 years. 0-2. Oh, he got him. Hit him with a slider. Dropped his arm angle just a bit. And a hit batsman here. It's the second hitter that Lee has hit with an 0-2 pitch. He hit Inglet with an 0-2 in the first, and now he hits Ike Shirley with an 0-2 here in the 4th. So Tarleton's got a 1-out base runner with Jake Tatum coming up, who's really struggled at the plate so far this year. And you would think that Lee would go right at this guy to try to induce the double play. We've not seen one of those yet today between these two teams. Brombaugh at short, Kojal at second. They are in and toward the middle. Here's the pitch. Oh, he squares the bunt with 1 out and takes a strike over the outside corner. It's 0-1. And I could not believe down big yesterday that Texas Tech bunted late in the game on a sacrifice without even the tying run at home plate, but they did. Swinging a line drive to third. It's a 1-hopper. Pompey's got it. Goes to second for 1. The relay to first. Around the horn. Double play. 5-4-3 on the twin killing. They do go right after Tatum, who hit a jam job 1-hopper over to the third baseman Pompey, who was even with a bag, reached out and snagged it on 1 short hop to ignite the double play ball. Around the horn dip. 5-4-3 twin killing to end the Tarleton 4th. No runs, no hits, none left after the double play ball. We go to the 5th. It's Arkansas 3 and Tarleton nothing. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Ah, crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Wood Power Sports is passionate about serving your off-road and on-road needs. Between our 4 locations, we carry brands like Polaris, Can-Am, Kawasaki, Honda, Yamaha, CF Moto, and Suzuki. We are your one-stop shop for everything power sports. Our service and parts teams are experienced and will work hard to keep you and your vehicle on the road or trail. Come see us at Wood Power Sports of Fayetteville, Wood Power Sports of Springdale, Heartland Honda, or Wood Power Sports of Harrison. We look forward to earning your business. Go Hogs!
3-0 game. The Arkansas Razorbacks with the advantage here against Tarleton State. Midweek game. It's game number 4 of the season for the Razorbacks. They go 2-1 against the big boys here to start the campaign. They get the win on Friday night, blowing out, and I mean blowing out, Oklahoma State in 8 innings, 12-2. Fall short to TCU by 1, and then come up with a victory against Texas Tech in extras in 11, 6-5 on day 3. Hey, time now for a Security Bank game update presented by First Security as Arkansas Community Bank. First Security is all about taking care of customers and making life better right here in Arkansas. Check them out today at fsbank.com. That's fsbank.com. First Security, bank better. We go here to the top of the 5th inning, and a new pitcher coming on now for Tarleton State is Arkansas catcher Ryder Helfrich, who is 0 for 1 today, takes strike 1, knee high from the right-hander. Aiden Lucas, 6 feet 195. Swinging a tapper third baseway on 2 hops here to Smink, and he throws over to first in time for the out. A little soft bouncer over to third, and there's out number 1 here in the Arkansas 5th inning. Camden Kojal now comes up. Kojal 1 for 2 today after a 1 for 4 day against Tech yesterday. Facing this right-hander, Aiden Lucas. Third pitcher already for Tarleton. The starters on the hook for the loss today. Kojal takes a heater strike on the inside corner from Lucas. Swinging a ground ball second baseway, right at Slade McLeod. He throws low to first, but it's in time for out number 2. McLeod with a big stretch over there, brother to brother, Slade to Cage. The McLeod brothers playing the right side of the infield today for Tarleton. It goes 4-3. 4 pitches and 2 quick outs here in the Arkansas 5th inning. We play top half. Another midweek game. Arkansas in 12 midweek games last year, won 11 of those 12. They were perfect 12 for 12 2 years ago. Mike Anu now will step in. He's 2 for 2 after a big game winner yesterday. Slow chopper left side, moving to his left. Smink cuts it off in front of short, throws to first, and it brings Cage McLeod off the bag, home plate side, but he turns and tags out the speedy New, and that ends the inning. So a quick one there. 3 outs on 5 pitches here for Aiden Lucas in the 5th. We go to the bottom half of frame number 5. We're halfway through it here at Globe Life Field. It's Arkansas 3 and Tarleton nothing. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey Razorback fans, Phil Elson here with some fantastic news. Harp's Food Stores has a game-changing mobile app called My Hometown Rewards. With this app, you can unlock incredible savings, get exclusive deals, personalized coupons, and even a digital shopping list, all at your fingertips. And as a new feature, coupon savings are now offered instantly at checkout. Whether you're stocking up for the big game or just grabbing some snacks, the My Hometown Rewards app from Harp's makes it easy. It's a win-win for Razorback fans like you. Harp's, hometown fresh.
The electric cooperatives got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique, always united, and in your community. Our mission? To provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local hometown cooperative way, because we're better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
Peyton Lee's got a chance to win his collegiate debut today. He's going to go out there for his 5th inning of work. He's gone 60 pitches unofficially so far through 4 innings, and he's got a 3-0 lead, and he's going to face 8-9-1 in this Tarleton lineup as we go to the bottom half of frame number 5. Arkansas with 3 in the first, and that's been the only scoring we've seen between these two teams. Tarleton State will send Raphael Smink to the plate. Here in this 5th inning, it's only his 2nd plate appearance today. Bounced out on an 0-2 pitch from Lee back in frame number 2. Smink, a .750 batter coming in. He's off to a good start, limited at bats, but yet still. It's a righty-lefty matchup, and Peyton Lee making his college debut throws a first pitch strike to begin this 5th inning. Lee has been really good so far today. He has scattered 60 pitches. He's struck out 2. He's walked 1. He got a 5-4-3 double play to end the 4th. Just 9 pitches thrown last inning for him, which, again, brought him to a little bit more than 60 here as we work here in the 5th inning. This pitch is outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. So they've got him at about 75. I would think this would be his last inning, and if he can get through this thing, he would absolutely be the pitcher of record and would get the win if they don't give up the lead and win the game. There's a 1-1 pitch that's on his fist, ties him up with a slider, check swing, and Smink goes around to make it a ball and 2 strikes. Smink with 1 RBI so far this year. He's finally healthy after he's been hurt. Here's the pitch. Fastball a little bit down, a sinker. Check to swing. It does not go around. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, Smink had a shoulder injury. No surgery, however. Cut his season short last year. 3 runs on 5 hits for Arkansas. 0-2-1 for the Texans. And the 2-2 pitch. A little bit down. He lays off the off speed. 3 balls and 2 strikes. So after Smink gets ahead, or rather Lee gets ahead, Smink now working at full at 3-2. Kendall Johnson next in the top of the order for Tarleton. Here's the pitch. The payoff. Swung on and chopped foul. He just got a piece. Fastball with a good run to it. Arm side that time. Smink again redshirting. And had the arm injury. Again, finally healthy. Played at Panola Junior College for a couple of years out in East Texas. Here's the payoff again. Slider, strike called over the inside corner. Oh, that was a good pitch. 3rd strikeout. Peyton Lee working the inner half against the lefty, who has really hit well to begin. Lee's not scared. And we go to Kendall Johnson now. Johnson skying to right. His first at bat on an 0-2 pitch. Here's the first one here. Looks at a breaking ball strike knee high. 9-hole hitter. Lorch is in the on-deck circle, the leadoff man. Facing the right-hander Lee. And this pitch, might have gotten a piece of it. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Lee again with good mechanics, good arm speed. Really reaches out nicely. 94 generally with a fastball, a good slider. And they said they don't need him to be perfect today. Just need him to get ground balls and pound the zone. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and hit hard. Right center field on a line. Micah New ranging over. So is the right fielder, Stewart. Stewart dives. He can't get it. Lands for extra bases. Around second. Johnson going for 3. The relay to third. Oh, late. Apparently the tag was missed by T.J. Pompey somehow. And it's a triple for Kendall Johnson. And the first extra base hit of the day against Peyton Lee. Stewart dives in right center, couldn't get it. And apparently the tag by Pompey off the relay was a little bit late. The center fielder knew, rifled it back in. And somehow the tag was avoided by Johnson. Man, I got to believe that after looking at that, you got to be a little bit concerned. That slide was way to the inside, too, the home plate side of third base. Somehow, Johnson Houdini's off the tag of T.J. Pompey. I can't believe that tag was missed. As wide as that slide was, I can't believe that he was able to get the hand, that left hand, in there. That's crazy. You got the trainer going out there to take a look at the right fielder, Zach Stewart. But it's going to be a triple, a one-out triple here for Kendall Johnson. His first triple, his first extra base hit of the year, in fact, for the Tarleton 9-hole hitter. The center fielder, real good speed. And you could tell when he was blazing around second, he was not going to stop. And you see Stewart out there with his arm straight out, kind of doing some twists out there, some arm twist, waist twist, to make sure he's going to be okay. I'm sure he got the wind knocked out of him, but that was a headlong dive there for the right fielder, Stewart. on a ball that was hit pretty hard. I was surprised that Micah New didn't take charge, but it looked like Stewart might have called for that thing early. Because Stewart was at full speed and New was kind of about 70% going after it. So you could tell that Stewart had made the early call. But off the bat there, he kind of sliced away from that right fielder as he was making the dive for it. I think Stewart's going to be okay. He's going to stay out there. So we go to Carson Lorch now in the 3-0 game. Tarleton threatening here in the 5th against Peyton Lee in trying to work his way out and get through this 5th inning. Lorch awaits the pitch, swinging a line drive over third. It's down for a base hit. In for extras. It will go down into the corner. Johnson scores easily from third, and now Lorch goes trotting into second base and gives us a little razzle-dazzle, looking into the dugout, waving his arms, celebrating, doing it to put Tarleton on the board here in the 5th inning. So after the strikeout to begin the inning, now the pitch count getting over 70. And I think we're going to see Dave Van Horn come out. Yeah, we're going to see Dave Van Horn come out, and he's going to signal to the bullpen. So we do have a pitching change here at Globe Life Field after back-to-back hits, extra base hits. We'll take a break and we will continue. 3-1 game, Tarleton's on the board. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
When it comes to keeping your family safe, Summit Utilities is here to help keep your senses sharp both inside and outside your home. If you smell a bad odor like rotten eggs, leave on foot immediately. It might be a gas leak. Then call both 911 and Summit Utilities from a safe location. Outside your home, it's important to know what's below before you dig. Always call 811 to have your utility lines marked. It's free and can save you a lot more than money. Your safety is our priority. For more on gas safety, visit summitutilities.com/safety.
Our care clinics are your hometown source for primary medical care. Our doctors, nurses, and counselors can help patients of all ages with anything from common colds and immunizations to depression, anxiety, and chronic diseases. Our network includes both home delivery and local pharmacies to fulfill your prescriptions. If you don't have insurance, it's okay. We can help with that too. And no one is turned away. With more than 90 locations in Arkansas, there's a good chance we're in your hometown. Look us up at ourcare.net.
Left-hander Ethan McIlvain comes on to pitch for the Hogs now. As we continue here in the 5th inning, we go to the 2-hole hitter Slade McLeod with Ethan McIlvain, the left-hander, the junior, 6'4", 250, out of Thompson's Station, Tennessee. Nolensville High School is where he pitched, a Vanderbilt transfer, and the Vanderbilt left-hander, the ex-Vanderbilt left-hander, pitching now for the Hogs, is out to relieve Peyton Lee. Well, they extended him about as far as they could. Lee goes 4 1/3. We've got a pitching change here. It's being brought to you by Visit Hot Springs in Oak Lawn. Time for a road trip. Hit the jackpot with a trip to Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas, and its #1 attraction, Oak Lawn in Hot Springs. To plan your next trip, visit hotsprings.org and oaklawn.com. Since our first Arkansas pitching change, Tarleton has sent 3 guys to the mound. And you've got the tying run at the plate coming up in Slade McLeod, who's got 2 of the 5 home runs that Tarleton's starting 9 has hit so far this season. Coming up, McLeod singling in 2 trips so far today. Johnson scoring just a moment ago on the quick double to left down the line by Carson Lorch, who's at second. Lorch's second RBI of the year. Lefty-lefty matchup here. Pitcher McIlvain is a strike call knee high. And it is 0-1. McIlvain, his first appearance so far this year. Stretch and the delivery coming up. Good heater that time, but it's 0-2 quickly. Boy, McIlvain meaning business out of the pen. He's not messing around, lefty here. Ethan McIlvain relieving Lee. Again, 4 1/3 for Lee. Giving up a run so far. In a 3-1 game, Arkansas with the advantage against Tarleton State today. And time called at home plate. Lefty McIlvain pitching from the extreme third base side of the mound right here. Coming set, burly left-hander. 250 pounds he deals, and it's outside for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to McLeod. And McLeod singling and stealing second base in the third. Tarleton with a run already here in the 5th. Back-to-back extra base hits, the triple, then the double. Lorch the double at second. Quick pickoff here with a shortstop Brombaugh wandering in behind the runner. And Brombaugh does a good job of keeping it from going to center field. It's the one thing you worry about whenever you see those quick tosses like that, because they happen so infrequently and you don't practice them much. 1 ball and 2 strikes now for the left-hander. The Slade McLeod, the pitch. Swinging a foul ball straight back, a heater on his fist. Pitch from McLeod, or McIlvain rather. Swinging a ground ball second base way, right at Kogel. He's there. He throws to first. And there's out number 2. Lorch goes to third on the fielder's choice. It goes 4-3. 2 down with Brady Englund stepping in, the catcher. Englund hitless in 1 official trip. He's got hit by a pitch and grounded to short. It stands as the tying run. Englund does not have a home run, but he's batting over 400 so far to start the season. Right-handed batter. They play him straight away in the infield. Runner at third in the 3-1 game. Arkansas the advantage, and the Tarleton catcher swings at a breaking ball and chops it foul at home plate. Kendall Johnson coming home to score on the Carson Lorch double. Lorch is at third. 3 runs on 5 hits for Arkansas. Run on 4 hits, 1 Tarleton error today. 0-1. McIlvain's delivery, knee-high heater. It's a strike call, and it's 0-2. Ethan McIlvain, 16 appearances, 5 starts last year as a sophomore at Vandy. Looking for the strikeout to end the inning. Here's the 0-2. Heater a little bit tall, just a little bit up. 1 ball and 2 strikes. McIlvain's ERA at 7.24 last year with 45 strikeouts in 27 innings. Had 1 save last year. He's ahead at 1-2 in the pitch. Called strike 3 over the outside corner. He got him with a fastball. Down goes Englund. The inning is over. But Tarleton gets on the board. They get a run on back-to-back extra base hits. They leave a man. And we are through 5 here at Globe Life Field. It's 3-1 in favor of Arkansas. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
There's no containing the passion of the Hog Pen, where you'll find tried and true Razorbacks, home run blasts, and a whole lot of... This Arkansas tradition is brought to you by Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks 49 years straight. Drive F-150, official truck of the Razorbacks, only at your Arkansas Ford dealer. Based on 1977 to 2025 total sales.
Less than 2 seconds left on the clock and no timeouts, Peter. I don't know what they're going to do. Down 3 and way out of field goal range. Truly an unlucky state to be in.
This state has plenty of luck. Last year, 8 Arkansans each won $1 million off a lottery ticket.
State as in a state of being, not... Whoa! Touchdown Razorbacks!
Did you see this is winning, folks. Every lottery ticket you buy in Arkansas helps fund college scholarships. You could be the next big winner. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
5 innings in the books here at Globe Life Field. Scott Garner with you today, in for Phil Elson. Phil with the Razorback women's basketball team today, as Arkansas with a 3-1 lead here. Tarleton getting a run in the 5th. And we go to the 6th inning. Arkansas nursing the 2-run lead now. And Tarleton State sending Aiden Lucas back to the mound for his 2nd inning of work. He worked a 1-2-3 5th and threw just 5 pitches doing it. Got 3 ground ball outs of Helfrich, Kojal, and New. And Robinette, Souza, and Pompey are due up here in the 6th. First pitch to Robinette from Aiden Lucas, and it's a little bit down for ball 1. They play him around to pull. Shortstop is on the second base side of second. Here's the pitch to the left-hander. Swinging an opposite field line drive. Hit softly down the left field line. It's down. And it's in there. Fair by 3 feet. In there for extra bases. Reese Robinette into second base standing with an opposite field soft double that might have worked its way maybe 2/3 of the way down the left field line. That's about it. Carson Lords had to go dig that thing out off the warning track area. But it's a lead 2-bagger here for Arkansas, trying to add to a 3-1 advantage. And it's the first extra base hit of the day for the Razorbacks. So Reese Robinette goes into second base with his 2nd double of the year to bring up Nolan Souza. He was off to a slow start, 0 for 2 today. Just a 200 hitter coming in, and the left-hander takes a fastball down for ball 1. Nolan Souza, the RBI fielder's choice in the 1st. Arkansas got 3 in the 1st with RBIs by New, Robinette, and Souza. Robinette's at second base here. There's a bunt up the third baseline, but foul. A chopper at home plate. Squared to bunt here, playing a little small ball, trying to add to a 2-run lead. Third Tarleton pitcher. Daniel Bass gave up all 3 in the 1st. They were earned. He went just 2 innings. Davis came on for 2 scoreless. Scattering 2 hits. Bass on the hook for the loss. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Good heater over the outside corner to Souza. Englund, he's kind of jumpy back there behind the plate, not helping out his pitcher right here, but to no avail. Shaler Smith calling it a strike nonetheless. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Swinging at a fisted ball foul off to the left. Looping into the seats, into the 3rd deck here at Globe Life Field. Arkansas, winningest program in the nation in Division I baseball. 385 wins since 2017. 40-plus wins each of the last 8 seasons. Here's the pitch. Swinging a fly ball left side down the line. Ranging it in toward the line is Carson Lords, and he will watch it go over the netting that extends way beyond third base and into the stands here at Globe Life. Count holds at a ball and 2 strikes. 3rd pitch with 2 strikes coming up to Nolan Souza on a ball and 2 strikes. But yeah, we kind of joked around. We were doing some math earlier and kind of figured up that it would take about 12 more seasons at 40 wins for Dave Van Horn to eclipse Augie Garrido. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. It's in the dirt. And the catcher, Englund, throws to first base to complete the strikeout of Souza. 6th Tarleton strikeout of Razorback hitters today. We play here in the 6th with now 1 out. Man in scoring position after the soft double by Robinette, and TJ Pompey now will be due up. Yeah, kind of joked around with Dave Van Horn. Hey, all it's going to take is now about 12 more seasons. You got 12 more in you? And he kind of joked a little bit, and he kind of indicated maybe 6 or 7. It's really hard to tell. Who knows? First pitch is down and in tight to the right-handed hitting TJ Pompey, who's 1 for 2 today, having struck out and singled in the infield in his last at-bat. Reese Robinette at second. 1 down with Aiden Lucas on the mound here for Tarleton. Pitch. Fastball low, 2 balls and no strikes. to Pompey. Pompey, a guy that played shortstop at Texas Tech before an injury kind of cut his season short. And this 2-0 pitch is swung on and missed. 2 balls and 1 strike. Coppell native. About 20 minutes up the road here north of Arlington. Arkansas picking Pompey up in the portal. 1 for 2 today, and the pitch is swung on and tapped off the foot of Pompey, and it dribbles out to the mound. Lucas comes off and fields it, hoping that the referee wouldn't notice, the umpire wouldn't notice that it bounced off his foot. Pompey, a guy that can really drive the ball. Arkansas staff kind of had their eye on this guy when he played in high school. They loved his defense for sure. And when he jumped into the portal, they went right after him. Here's the pitch. Swinging a pop-up into center field. This should be a can of corn now for Kendall Johnson. Wandering back a little bit. He's there. He's got it, but it's deep enough for Robinette to tag at second to go to third. He's in there without a throw, but there's 2 outs now here in the Arkansas 6th. Christian Turner came on to play right field with Kleiman departing. So here comes Turner. Left-handed batter. Turner, a guy that might be the fastest guy on the team. Third baseman's in here, guarding a potential bunt. You've got a guy at third. It's Robinette. Arkansas has not put up a run since the first. We play here in the 6th. 2 down. Here's the pitch. The left-hander bunts, third baseline, and they grab it foul. England grabbed that thing before he could have any thoughts of taking a right-hand Al Del Greco turn over the third baseline. All you old-timers know what I'm talking about, especially if you cheered for the Houston Oilers. Their place kicker was known for that right-hand turn that it would take when it looked like it would be a field goal, no good. We saw a bunt do that earlier today. In fact, they really manicure the dirt here like a lot of places, but it's really sloped to where if it nestles the line, it's going to be fair. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on an 0-1. Turner down in the count here at no balls and 2 strikes. Carson Brombaugh would be next. Turner, the 8th place hitter in the order. Here comes the 0-2. Ooh, just off the plate. That's a good take right here by Turner. Really good take. And it's 1 ball and 2 strikes. Second baseman is on the apron here. They're back on the corners here. 1-2. Swing and a foul tip into the glove, and Inglet holds on. Well, Lucas comes up with the strikeout. So you waste the lead double. Arkansas leaves Robinette at third base. No runs, a hit, 1 left. We are through 5.5 at Globe Life. It is 3-1 in favor of Arkansas. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Hello, I'm Renata Jenkins Byler, the 3rd generation of Roller Funeral Homes. In the heart of Arkansas, where compassion meets excellence, my family's legacy has stood the test of time. When you turn to Roller Funeral Homes, you are not just relying on a service, you are embracing a cherished family tradition. For the past 24 consecutive years, you have chosen Roller Funeral Homes as the best of the best, and we are truly humbled and thankful. Roller Funeral Homes, where compassion meets excellence with all our respect.
Call the Hogs with new head football coach Ryan Silverfield in 2026. Renew your seats to be all in on Coach Silverfield's first season, which includes marquee matchups inside Razorback Stadium against Georgia, Tennessee, LSU, and much more. Renew your tickets ahead of the March 31st deadline. For more information about Razorback football tickets, visit ArkansasRazorbacks.com.
Bottom half of inning number 6. Here we go here at Globe Life Field. Scott Garner here with you today, and for Phil Elson. Zach DeBozart back at our studios. He's our engineer-producer today. Appreciate his help in assisting. But we go to the bottom of the 6th here in a 3-1 game. Arkansas with the early 3 runs, but they have yet to put up anything. They strand another runner. They do that at third just a moment ago, and Dave Van Horn probably not very happy about that. And coming up for Tarleton, it's going to be Cage McLeod, Sergio Guerrera, Ike Shirley, 4, 5, and 6 in the order. The cleanup batter way late on an Ethan McElvain fastball in his kitchen, and it's 0-1. Man, it looked like he was swinging in slow motion right there, didn't it? Here's the pitch. The left-hander deals, and it's swung on and line foul off to the left, 0-2. Well, McElvain did a good job of coming on with a man in scoring position and got Brady Inglet on a strikeout looking to conclude the 5th inning. Third batter that he will have faced. Peyton Lee in his college debut goes 4 1/3. Here's the stretch and the delivery. Swing and a miss. He got him on an 0-2. Fastball blew him down. 3 pitches, that's it. Big strikeout right here from McElvain. And you see why he struck out almost 2 an inning last year at Vanderbilt. 16 appearances he did. I like this guy from Thompson Station, Tennessee. Sergio Guerrera now. Guerrera 0 for 2 today. Pitches off the plate for a ball. Should say that Peyton Lee struck out 4 in his outing today. A run on 4 hits, struck out 4, walked 1 today. It was 4 1/3 in his collegiate debut for the Hogs. Pitch off the plate. There's ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes to Sergio Guerrera. He struck out twice, trying to avoid the hat trick today. Here's the 2-0 pitch from McElvain. Right-hander misses away. So all of a sudden, McElvain trying to work away to this right-hander. You got to be careful with him. He's got 3 homers, the most of any Texan hitter, but sometimes you can be too careful, particularly with a 2-run lead here. And as we have seen, leads not all that safe here at Globe Life recently. 3-0 pitch is right down the chute. It's 3-1. By the way, recognized by the Razorback Nation as Arkansas's best funeral home, Roller Funeral Homes provide a range of respectful options from life insurance policies to pre-planning services. Reach out to your local Roller Funeral Home to protect your family's future. As this 2-2 pitch, a little bit down, ball 3. It's 3 balls and 2 strikes here. Sergio Guerrera from the windup, the left-hander from the third base side. The pitch swung on and missed. Got him with a heater. Back-to-back strikeouts here from Ethan McElvain. That's 3 in a row for the big left-hander. Well, got to like this guy out of the bullpen. I would think he would be creeping very high on Dave Van Horn's list of guys to go to protect the lead. He looks really good out of the pen today. Guerrera down on strikes to bring up Ike Shirley, the shortstop. 2 down, nobody on. Tarleton batting. It's 3-1 Arkansas. The 6-hole hit of the shortstop takes a breaking ball away for ball 1. Hat trick for Guerrera. Got to like that from an Arkansas perspective. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Boy, he misses a lot of barrels. I know that. Tarleton's a team that's a better hitting team. They struggled pitching last year with an ERA in the high 6s. They'd like it to be around 5 1/4 this year. And they've been good today so far. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch. And the Arkansas lefty deals down 2 balls, 1 strike. Shirley has walked. He's gotten hit by a pitch. If you just joined us, Arkansas got on the board with 3 in the first with RBIs by New, Robinette, and Souza. 3 in a row. Here's the pitch. Swing and a foul ball back and a 2-1. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Boy, I'll say the pitching has certainly been good. They got 3 wins in their first 3 games of the year, did Tarleton State. And they have come up now, and they have not surrendered an extra base hit here. Here's the pitch. Ooh, almost hit him with a fastball. It's now 3 balls and 2 strikes. They got a 20-3 win against Lemoyne in Game 1. Tarleton wins 5-4 in Game 2. And then they beat Lemoyne 13-4 yesterday. So this is Tarleton's 4th game in 4 days. Arkansas trying to go 3-1. And they'll have a little time off before they're back at it, with Xavier coming up this coming weekend. 3 games with Xavier. Then you got Arkansas State and UT Arlington. And a stretch of home games. You won't play another road game till March the 20th. 3-1 game. The Razorbacks with the advantage. 2 outs, nobody on. It's 3-2 to Shirley. The Tarleton shortstop, the pitch. Swinging a line drive into the net behind home plate. Down the right side, it's 3 balls and 2 strikes. It holds. McIlvain is a freshman, pitched in 11 games for Vanderbilt. Here's the lefty from the stretch, the 3-2. Swinging a hard smash off the pitcher, bouncer out to shortstop. Brombaug's got it, throws to first. It's low, but Rob Nett with a big stretch. He's got it, and it's in time to end the inning. So the Texans go in order. Ethan McIlvain, 1, 2, 3 with a couple of strikeouts. We go to the 7th inning here at Globe Life Field. The Razorbacks with a 3-1 lead against Tarleton. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
What does care look like through the years? From the first memories to the treasured moments. From life's accomplishments to life's challenges. We're here for you, body and mind. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of families for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind with the kind of coverage that ensures your best days are ahead. Take good care, Arkansas.
The Mercedes-AMG GT43 is the top-of-the-line luxury performance sedan, and this month you can win one from Saracen Casino and Mercedes-Benz of Little Rock. With sporty styling, classic Mercedes lines, and advanced performance, this is the car to win from Saracen Casino Resort. Play in February at Saracen Casino and qualify for the Mercedes GT drawing.
Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style.
Gambling problem? Call 800-GAMBLER.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the University of Arkansas. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of the University of Arkansas and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the University of Arkansas.
3-1 game. We go to the top half of frame number 7 here at Globe Life Field. Arkansas with the advantage against Tarleton State. Let's pause 10 seconds for stations to identify themselves. You're listening to Arkansas Razorbacks baseball on the Arkansas Razorbacks Network from Learfield. Arkansas trying to win their 3rd here at Globe Life Field in 4 days. They get 3 in the first, and they've got a 3-1 lead as we go to the top half of frame number 7. Tarleton going to the bullpen for the 4th time today. Aiden Lucas's day has come to a close. Lucas pitches 2 innings for the Texans, and now Anthony Trado has been summoned from the pen. The right-hander is 6'2", 200 out of Fort Lupton, Colorado, Barton Community College product. And he'll face 9-1-2. Carson Brombaugh, Ruiz, and Helfrich here in the Arkansas 7th. And the first pitch of the right-hander is a breaking ball smashed on a line to right field. Coming on is Tatum. He's there, and he makes a running waist-high catch for out number 1. Brombaugh right on it. And when you're hitting 154 to start a season and you were 1 for 5 yesterday and you're 0 for 2 today, man, that is really disappointing. But as Dave Van Horn of the staff had mentioned, hey, in the SEC, you have to understand that there's more to success than getting hits, getting wins as pitchers. It's about the process. As we go to Damian Ruiz here, who is 1 for 2 in the game. Talk about hot hitting. He is the antithesis of a 154 batter. And as a result, he sees a first ball breaking ball from right-hander Anthony Trado for ball one. One ball and no strikes here from Trado to Damian Ruiz. The pitch. Breaking ball, a little high, ball two. 2 balls and no strikes. Trado, by the way, making 26 appearances last year at the JUCO level. 15 starts coming out of the bullpen today. Good fastball from the right-hander. Strike call over the outside corner. Heater in the low 90s for Trado. Does a really good job. Fastball, curveball, changeup. Here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and fouled away to the right side. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good spin rate from this guy. Slider in the mid-80s for Trado. Spin rates and all this stuff from the folks with the analytics department. Swinging a high fly ball down the right field line. Tatum going back and toward the outfield seats. And it slices foul into the stands down the line. Count holding at 2 balls and 2 strikes. But, yeah, his spin rate between 2250, 2300. It's got a little zip on it. Got a good breaking ball, too, this guy, Trado. 12 o'clock, 6 o'clock curve in the upper 70s. So they like for him to throw the curveball pretty hard. So he's got a 3-pitch mix, which is what you have to have when you're a starter. And, again, he makes 15, 16 starts last year at the JUCO level. 1 on, nobody out. Arkansas 7, 3-1 Razorbacks. The pitch is swung on at a high fly ball to right center field. Jake Tatum took 2 hard steps, now comes in a couple. And the right fielder's under it. Makes the 2-hand catch for out number 2. 2 up and 2 down here in the Arkansas 7th. Arkansas with 1 hit since the 4th inning. So the last 9 hitters have produced just 1 hit now for Dave Van Horn, whose team we mentioned the bottom third of the SEC coming into today's action. Ryder Helfrich comes up now. He's 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. Skying to right, grounding to third. Swings at the first pitch and hits it hard over third, but foul. The ball's in 1 strike. Helfrich, 357 hitter. 2 homers, 3 runs batted in. This guy can swing the shillelagh. Here's the 0-1. Outside and down for a ball. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing stays in the zone a long time. That's one of his greatest attributes. He has the ability to drive the ball to all fields with really good power. Already thrown a guy out so far. And the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed a good fastball from the right-hander. One ball and 2 strikes. The delivery. Swung on and foul bag. Big rip right there by Helfrich. Boy, he is taking some healthy cuts against Anthony Trado. Fourth pitcher for Tarleton today. Arkansas batting here in the top of the 7th. Here's the pitch from Trado, who had bounced in there about 2 feet in front of home plate. Good block by England. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Helfrich, couple of home runs in the very first game of the year. One went 428 feet, the other 432. First at bat of the year, really. Here comes the 2-2. Swinging a fisted ball foul off to the right. 2 balls, 2 strikes. But yeah, when you've got a bat path like his and it stays in the zone a long time, you're going to square up more balls than the average bear. I had a bunt single in game number 2 this weekend. 5 homers and 7 hits in the NCAA tournament last year. And the payoff pitch is swung on and popped up in the infield. First baseman McLeod comes over. He's there, and he's got it on the grass, and that will end the inning. So 3 up and down go the Arkansas Razorbacks. We go to the bottom half of inning number 7. Our 7th inning stretch presented by Kubota. Get home run deals that'll stretch your savings right now during Kubota's Orange Days. Find your local Kubota dealer at ArkansasKubotaDealers.com. We're back in a moment. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Arkansans have trusted the expert surgical teams at Baptist Health for more than a century. And through the years, we've excelled at surgery that puts the patient first. Heart surgery, orthopedic surgery, neurosurgery, breast cancer surgery, and any surgical challenge you face. At Baptist Health, we put all our effort into perfecting one very particular type of surgery. Yours. Baptist Health. For you, for life.
Go-Go Squeeze is super excited to be on the field with University of Arkansas athletes. With a variety of deliciously fruity flavors, there's something for the whole Razorback family to enjoy. Go-Go Squeeze offers delicious fruit blend pouches that are gluten-free and nut-free. For active people, Go-Go Squeeze Active Fruit Blend with electrolytes can help replenish some of the essential minerals lost during exercise. Check out our whole line of pantry-friendly fruit and dairy products at most major retailers and online. So grab a Go-Go Squeeze and let's cheer on our Razorbacks together. Go Hogs!
Arkansas 3, Tarleton 1. Back here at Globe Life Field, we go to the bottom half of frame number 7. Jake Tatum, Raphael Smink, and Kendall Johnson, bottom of the Tarleton State batting lineup. Been a fun game so far here at Globe Life. Arkansas just trying to get out of here with a win. Dave Van Horn said, hey, if we can just get out of here, winning 3 out of 4, it'll be a really nice weekend. This is the Amity Bank College Baseball Series that begins today. Jake Tatum, 0 for 2, taking on this left-hander, Ethan McIlvain, who came on in the 5th to relieve the starter Peyton Lee. Lee goes 4 1/3, gives up 1 run that was earned. First pitch strike over the outside corner. It's 0-1 to Jake Tatum. Tatum responsible for the only double play that this game has seen. It went 5-4-3, Pompey to Kojal, over to Rob Nett around the horn to end the 4th. 3-1, Arkansas. The pitch. Swinging a pop-up foul off to the right. It reaches the seats, and it's 0-2. 3 runs on 6 hits for Arkansas. Tarleton State a run on 4 hits, 1 Texan error so far today. Now, Dave Van Horn, got to give Texas Tech credit, he said. Swinging a hard ground ball left side on an 0-2 pitch. It's through for a base hit. So Ethan McIlvain, who had been perfect, it was 5 up and down going to this bottom of the 7th, has given up his first base runner. It comes off the bat of Jake Tatum. And this base hit produces Tarleton's 4th hit of the day. Against McIlvain. McIlvain looks the part too. Tell you what, he is a guy you want coming out of the bullpen. He's imposing at 250 pounds, and he's got that old Goose Gossage mustache on both sides coming down past his mouth. Here's the pitch. It's thick and burly too. Down for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Well, he is a pitcher's pitcher. You talk about rough, tough, gruff. This guy will do it. You need a guy to get you a ground ball, double play ball. He can do it. Let's see if he can get number 2 for Arkansas today. They're pinched in the middle. Quick toss to first. Back just in time, Jake Tatum under the tag of Reese Robinette. That's a good move right there for a guy that's 250 pounds. Arkansas starting 4 freshmen yesterday. Van Horn said, hey, I hope we can get away with it. They just did. And the 1-0 slider is swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike here to Smink. Smink 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Smink, a guy that, again, played 2 years at Panola. Redshirted last year, healthy this year. Shoulder problems. Decent lead at first. Long look in by the left-hander, and McIlvaine throws a fastball. And it's outside for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Smink showed bunt just briefly there. Kind of brought in Pompey over there at third, who's playing about 2 steps behind the line. Again, Brombaugh at short, Kogel at second. They are in the middle looking to turn 2, in and toward the bag. Lefty deals. Here it comes. Swing and a foul ball back. That was right down the chute. Heater. 2 balls and 2 strikes. First time that McIlvaine has faced Smink. When Smink came to the plate, McLeod got him with a 2-strike slide piece. Got him with that 3-2 slider last at bat. Let's see what McIlvaine has for him at 2-2. Slider could get him a 2-ball, too. Here's the pitch. Swinging a high fly ball, left center field, ranging toward the gap. Ruiz, he's making the call here. Now he's called off by New, the center fielder, who makes a running catch for out number 1. They get Smink, and Kendall Johnson now will step in. Johnson, the 9-hole hitter, batting just $143 this year. Ethan McIlvaine trying to work around a lead single. 1 down here in the Texans' 7th. It is the tying run potentially. Johnson has yet to homer. He's only got a couple of hits. There's a throw to first. It's off the glove of the first baseman. I think it might have hit the umpire. It trickles down the right field line. The second baseman, Kogel, goes to get it. But by the time he does, Tatum's around second. He's into third standing with no throw. An errant pickoff toss by McIlvaine. That'll be an E1 right there, you would think. We'll see what they score it. Well, you don't like that. And that will be an error. We get the official ruling there. The official score says, yep, E1. And Tatum's at third, and the infield's going to stay back. They need the out. Corner guys are in, though. The pitch. Outside corner, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ooh, hard breaking ball over the outer third, about thigh high. That's a good pitch right there by McIlvaine. Here's the pitch. Just off the outside corner. 2 balls and 1 strike to Kendall Johnson. Johnson from Little Elm, suburb of Dallas, about 30 minutes north of Globe Life. 1-2 here. Here he comes. Swinging a line drive left side. It reaches the seats. It's out of play. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Johnson tripling in his last at bat. And came around to score the only Texan run so far on the double by Carson Lorch, who's in the on-deck circle. Dangerous hitter here at 1-2. Pitch from McIlvaine, lefty-lefty. Breaking ball, called strike 3. Got him looking. Oh, what a pitch right there by the left-hander. Lefty-lefty. You talk about a hard slider right over the corner. Nicely done. 4th strikeout in 8 hitters for Ethan McIlvaine. They go to the top of the order in Lorch. Lorch, decent pop. Not much of a home run threat here. In a 3-1 game, Arkansas trying to close it down here. We play in the 7th. Here's the pitch. 2 down, a check swing of a fastball away, and it's 0-1. Lorch trying to hold up. That's about as long a check swing as you'll see. Lorch singling the infield to begin the game for Tarleton offensively, skying to first and then doubling homer run in the 5th, looking for his 3rd hit. Runner at 3rd at 2 outs. Here's the 0-1. Right down the chute, it's 0-2. McIlvaine, a pitcher's pitcher out there. 6'4", 250 pounds, the former Vanderbilt star, pitching for the Hogs, looking for the strikeout here. Here's the stretch of the 0-2 to the right-hander. Called strike 3 with a fastball. Knee high, and down goes Lorch to end the inning. McIlvain works around a lead single, gets a couple of strikeouts of Johnson and Lorch. We're through 7 here at Globe Live. It's Arkansas 3 and Tarleton 1. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
At Sonic, the All-American Smasher is at the top of the burger food chain. Get it hand-smashed and made to order with a side and medium drink for just $6. That's not just a big deal. That's a giant, massive, gargantuan, humongosaurus rex of a honkin' big deal for just $6. A deal this big shouldn't cost this little. Get the Sonic $6 All-American Smasher meal today.
Tax not included. Exclusions apply. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
If you want to live free, yeah.
With Toyota's versatile SUVs, you'll be ready for any adventure, no matter who you're adventuring with. Bringing your furry co-pilot along, the RAV4's Power Pack Performance is bound to spark some zoomies. Right, buddy? Going out on the town with your partner in crime? Scoop them up in the Corolla Cross. Its sleek design will make up for the fact that you're always fashionably late. No matter who you're rolling with, there's a Toyota SUV fit just for you. Visit your local Toyota dealer today. Toyota is a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. The RAV4 is ready for Razorback country and beyond. Find yours today. Toyota, let's go places. See packages and options at toyota.com for feature availability.
Played 7 innings here at Globe Life Field. We go to the top half of inning number 8. Scott Garner with it this afternoon on the Arkansas Sports Network, in for the great Phil Elson. Thanks so much for having me join you guys today. It's been so much fun. Had a chance to watch yesterday's game live here. Sat right next to Phil. Big comeback victory for Texas Tech and then Arkansas. Man, what a great job of battling back, getting the home run in the 9th. Camden Kogel hit the blast to tie it, and then the sac fly in the 11th wins it for Mike Anu and the Razorbacks. Trying to win 3 of 4. It's a 3-1 game. Arkansas got 3 in the first. Going to the 8th with Camden Kogel, Mike Anu, and Reese Robinette due up here in the first pitch. And the right-hander Anthony Trado is a strike right down the heart of the plate. It's 0-1. Fourth pitcher of the day. It's his second inning of work. Trado went 1, 2, 3 in the 7th. Got Brumbaugh, Ruiz, and Helfrich back-to-back-to-back. First pitch breaking ball from the former JUCO starter. And Trado's out in front at 0-2. Camden Kogel today, 1 for 3. Absolute star last year. Had some peaks and valleys. The College World Series didn't go quite as he had hoped. Preseason All-American, All-SEC. This guy can play, and he swings at a breaking ball on 0-2 and stays alive, chopping it foul at home plate. Talking about how this group has come closer every day to each other. And says they know they've got a lot of talent, but this is an Arkansas team that gets it. The strength training in the offseason really helped out everybody, he mentioned. They want to win games and get back to Omaha. He swings at an 0-2 pitch and skies it high. This is a major league pop-up into the rafters. Second baseman Sladen McLeod out, going to give way to Jake Tatum. It finally comes down, and he makes the catch. Man, I've been to many Rangers games here, and you won't find one higher than that from any bat at any level. Then Kogel just hit that one. That was unbelievable, but that is out number 1. Cleanup batter Mike Anu now steps in, looking for his third hit. Daniel Bass on the hook for the loss for Tarleton. He gave up 3 runs in 2 innings. Since then, Tarleton bullpen has kept him at bay. First ball swinging a nub shot to first, a slow rolling ball out to Cage McLeod, Slade's brother that we just talked about. McLeod's got it even with the bag and steps on first, and there's out number 2. 1 pitch. Mike Anu's all they needed. 3 unassisted for out number 2. 2 up and down. And now here's Reese Robinette. Bats have kind of gone silent here for Arkansas. Just 2 hits since the third and 3 hits since the 3-run first. That's it. 1 extra base hit today was off the bat of this guy, Reese Robinette. Got a little bit of a delay here. Not sure what the holdup is, but Dave Van Horn, is that Dave Van Horn out there to talk to Micah New and company? And Robinette, actually. Not sure. Maybe they're just trying to disrupt the rhythm here of Anthony Trado, who's done a good job so far in his second inning of work. In fact, he has faced the minimum 5 hitters so far. And finally, here comes Robinette. I think maybe Dave Van Horn might have wanted to say something to the plate umpire, Shaler Smith, because he waited until Shaler came over there to break up that little confab and said something. Here comes Robinette now, who's 1 for 3. Again, the double in his last at-bat. Opposite field double down the left field line. It was hit softly, and he swings it, ropes this one to center field on a hard line drive. Johnson going back, still going. Can't get it. It's over his head. It two-hops the Globe Life sign out there in center field. And Reese Robinette, as softly as he hit that last double, has hit this one just as hard. An absolute bullet over the head of Kendall Johnson, who's got tremendous speed in center for Tarleton. And Arkansas has its second double of the day, its second extra base hit, the second one in as many at-bats off of Robinette's bat. He's the only one to produce an extra base hit so far today off of Texan arms. And now Nolan Souza comes up with a man in scoring position and 2 men gone. Been pretty much 0 for today with guys in scoring position for Arkansas. Here's the pitch. Good breaking ball from Trado. He throws it over for a strike, and it's 0-1. I'll say this Texan team showing a propensity to be very aggressive against a really good team. This is a number 7 team in the country that they're facing today, and these Texan pitchers have not been scared. A lot of times you see matchups like this, and it's an overmatch for one over the other. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball down, 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, generally the nerves kind of get to you. And I thought that was the case for Daniel Bass, who began for Tarleton today. But since then, Davis and the remaining guys out of the bullpen have done a really good job. Davis, Lucas, and now Trado. Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Souza. Man at second. Swinging a hard ground ball second base way, but it's right at Sladen McLeod. This is an easy play here for the Tarleton second baseman. He throws to first to end the inning. A 2-out double, but that's it. Tarleton works around it. We played 7.5 here at Globe Life Field, and our score, it's Arkansas 3 and Tarleton State 1. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Life is better with community banking from First Security, where personal connections make a difference every day. Families get bankers who know their names, know their needs, and love to help. Businesses work with responsive lenders who make fast local decisions that help build success. And communities thrive with First Security because our team is rooted here too. Choose the power of personal. First Security. Bank better. FSbank.com, member FDIC.
What a matchup we've got, folks. Just nonstop action. The energy is electric and the fans are all in. An intense game like this calls for a Coca-Cola. Crisp and refreshing. That's a game changer. Yeah, that taste scores every time. And just like that, they're back at it. Passionate fans and an ice-cold Coca-Cola. Now that's a winning combo. No matter the team, no matter the sport, everyone knows fan work is thirsty work. Enjoy a Coca-Cola.
Ethan McIlvain's day is done. He pitched to 9 Tarleton hitters and did a really good job. Gave up just 1 hit and ended up with 5 strikeouts on the day. And he has gone to the showers as Arkansas has gone to the bullpen here for Mark Brissy in a 3-1 game. Tarleton coming up here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Hey, today's game is brought to you in part by Ballpark Brand, the official hot dog of the Razorbacks. Whether you're at the stadium or watching from home, you can beat the taste of Ballpark beef hot dogs made with 100% beef. Ballpark hot dogs. Grab one and enjoy the game. Well, the ballpark today is Globe Life Field, where Arkansas trying to take 3 of 4 here. And they're going to do it with Mark Brissy coming out of the pen. And if he can get through the next 6 outs, he'll have a save. He's a freshman, 6'3", 215. Brissy leaving McElvain. He's the third pitcher, by the way, today. Mark Brissy is 6'3", 215 out of Batesville, Arkansas. Played at Fayetteville High School. And he's going to pitch to Slade McLeod. This is the meat of the Tarleton order here, 2, 3, and 4. Slade's got 1 of 5 Tarleton hits today. The first pitch from Brissy is a strike over the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Slade has singled in 3 trips, skied to left, singled, and bounced out to second base. Play him straight away in the infield, and he swings and lines one sharply down the right field line, but it's foul. No balls and 2 strikes. Brissy getting ahead of the left-handed hitting Slade McLeod. Slade is a big bat here, the hottest of any. He can really lengthen the field or shorten the field. He can kind of do what he wants to do. All-conference selection. But he takes it 0-2, knee high. And there's out number 1 on a strikeout. Got him with a fastball. Boy, Brissy making quick work of the hottest Tarleton hitter, Slade McLeod. Threw a fastball knee high. McLeod took it and was a little bit surprised that he got rung up with it. Well, that's a good pitch right there on the 0-2. He didn't waste it at all. That's not really what Arkansas likes to do. They don't throw a lot of waste 0-2 pitches. No doubt about it. That wasn't one. Here comes Brady Inglet, who squares the bunt. He's got good speed as the catcher. Bunts it back to the mound. Pretty good bunt. And Brissy's got to eat it. It wasn't hugging the line. In fact, I dare say it wasn't even a 45-degree angle from the mound to the third baseline. It was more toward the pitching mound than it was the line. But that's how fast Inglet is. And that's a big bunt single because it brings up the tying run in the form of Cage McLeod, who's the cleanup batter. That's a huge bunt single right there. Well executed and timely delivered. As Mark Brissy, ranked by Perfect Game as the number 264th overall prospect, 74th right-handed prospect by Baseball America. There's a fastball strike over the outside corner, knee high, and it's 0-1 here to Cage McLeod. Cage from China Spring, Texas. That's a suburb of Waco. Played a lot of baseball in his career. Double play ends it. He squares the bunt, takes a strike, I believe, over the outside corner. I think they can call it a ball. That's ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. See how many catches Cage uses, kind of a side saddle stance. Decent lead at first. Runner holds, and the pitch to McLeod is a strike over the inside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Cage McLeod, left-hander. He is 0 for 2. Brissy trying to make quick work here of Tarleton after McElvain has struck out 5. This 1-1 pitch is swung on and chopped foul at home plate. 1 ball and 2 strikes. McElvain goes 2 2/3, does not permit a run, and allows just 1 hit today. Did not walk anybody. 1 ball and 2 strikes. They set up away to the left-hander. The right-hander, Brissy, throws to first. They've got him picked off. They've got Inglet picked off, and there's the tag by the first baseman, Rob Nett, halfway between first and second. And there's out number 2. What a move by the freshman, Mark Brissy. That's a real good move by the right-hander. And I'm not sure where he was going because the tying runs at home plate. But Arkansas catches him napping. That's a big-time mistake by Tarleton State. And here comes the 1-2 now from Brissy to McLeod. The pitch. Way outside. He put a little extra on it. Arm was dragging a little bit, so that fastball rides high and away to the left-hander. But, man, he really reached back and threw it as hard as he could right there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball down and in. 3-2. 10 strikeouts for Arkansas pitchers today. 1 walk. You'll take that ratio only every day. Here's the 3-2. a little bit down, ball 4. So there is that first free pass since the second. I'm a little bit surprised that as aggressive as Brissy has been, he wasn't a little bit more aggressive on that 3-2 pitch, tried to paint and locate rather than challenge. And with a 2-run game in the 8th, probably need to challenge him a little bit more. Here comes Sergio Guerrera now. Tarleton 5-hole hitter, the DH. He's got 3 blasts and 13 ribbies, the pitch. Breaking ball, strike over the outside corner. Not just a slider, a hard slider from this right-hander, Brissy. McIlvain believes the pitcher of record. He would get the win today if Arkansas can close it. Here comes the pitch. Runner holds. Swinging a line drive right side. It's looping. It's soft. Here comes Turner in and can't get it, but the second baseman, Kojal, out toward the line to grab it. Nice job by Kojal. Running toward the line to make the grab to end the inning. So Arkansas getting out of it there with the tying run at home plate. We're through 8. We go to the 9th. It's Arkansas out in front, 3-1. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
Experience a new level of luxury at Oaklawn Hot Springs, Arkansas, where the excitement never stops. Elevate your gaming experience at our world-class smoke-free casino and enjoy an unparalleled stay at our Forbes Travel Guide recommended hotel. Find bliss at Arkansas's only Forbes 4-star Astral Spa, embark on culinary adventures, and catch headliner acts at our event center. Book your experience at Oaklawn.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-522-4700.
If you are a fighter, Modelo is your reward. So listen close. You put up with a lot, but you always hold it down for your people. You are strong. You are fearless. You are the baddest on the block. You are an elbow grease factory, a force of nature. You are not to be reckoned with. You are a ride or die, a powerhouse of productivity. You are a fighter, and Modelo is your reward. You've earned every last drop of this rich golden lager, so raise it up high. Modelo, the mark of a fighter. Drink responsibly. Beer imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
Go to the 9th inning as the Arkansas Razorbacks looking for some insurance today. Got a 2-run lead as we go to the 9th. I don't want to remind you what happened to the 3-run lead yesterday against Texas Tech. I cannot believe that the Hogs blew that one. But hey, you might have blown it, but you get the win in the 11th on the walk-off sac fly by New, and all is right with the world. And now you've got to take care of business here in the 9th. See if you can do it today. Let's see if we can get some insurance here with T.J. Pompey, Turner, and Brombaugh coming up. And the first pitch of the 9th inning is off the plate for ball 1 from the right-hander Trado. Trado coming out for his 3rd inning of work here. Bass worked 2, Davis worked 2, Lucas worked 2. There's a strike call over the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike here to T.J. Pompey. Pompey 1 for 3 in this game. Arkansas with 3 runs on 7 hits. Tarleton 1 run on 6 hits. Here's the pitch. Check swing of a breaking ball. Did he go? And they will not appeal down to Matt Kendry down at first base. 3-person crew today. We have had a 4-person umpiring crew the previous 3 days here at Globe Life. Here comes the 2-1. Swinging a fly ball to right. 1 step back for Tatum. He comes in and toward the line now. He's there, and the Tarleton right fielder makes the catch for the first out. Pompey is done. Here comes Turner. Pompey 1 for 4 today. Turner has had 1 plate appearance. He struck out. But this 8th position today has seen Stewart hit. Turner is now hitting in it. And Brombaugh would be next. 3rd baseman is in on the grass. Here's the rock of the delivery from Trado. Swinging a hard smash right side past McLeod, who was in at first base. And it's a 1-out single here for the Arkansas right fielder, Turner. Again, maybe the fastest guy in this Arkansas order. and it's got a ton of speed in it. Carson Brombaugh now comes up with one out here in the ninth. Arkansas has not scored since the 3-run first. They got singles in that first inning by Ruiz, Kojal, and New. New single brought home Ruiz. And then the fielder's choice off the bat of Robnett and Souza, bringing home the other two. It's 3-1. Arkansas has not scored since the first inning. Here's the pitch. Quick toss to first base. We've already seen a couple of guys picked off today. And Arkansas wins this one. They will have their third win out of 4 tries. And you will have Xavier coming up. Xavier this weekend, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Then Arkansas State on the 24th and 25th. And then it's UTA, 27th, 28th, and 1st. Runner at first holds the pitch. Outside corner call to strike to Brombaugh. 0-1. Carson Brombaugh. Freshman shortstop. Really mature for his age. They love his potential. Maybe one of the best freshman shortstops in baseball. This pitch is under the fist of Carson Brombaugh. And learning that SEC pitchers, they are high end and they do not let up. You've got to be tough-minded. And you've got to learn that success is outside of getting hits, as we talked about before. And that's what they had mentioned to Brombaugh earlier. Pitch. It's been a chopper to short. This could be 2. Shortstop Shirley goes to McLeod for 1. The relay to first is in time. 6-4-3 twin killing. First turn today by the Tarleton infield. And that ends the 9th. So Arkansas fails to get an insurance run. And we go to the bottom half of the 9th inning. 12th game of the SEC football tradition known as the Battle Line Rivalry between your Arkansas Razorbacks and the Missouri Tigers. It's complete. Look for the tradition presented by Shelter Insurance to grow in the coming months and years as we continue to heat up the border with this rivalry. Take a break and we will continue. This is the Arkansas Razorback Sports Network. It's 3-1 Hogs from Learfield.
The electric cooperatives got its start lighting Arkansas, and we continue to meet that demand with every resource we can deliver. We're powering your life where you live every single day through one of 17 local cooperatives, each unique, always united, and in your community. Our mission? To provide reliable, affordable, and responsible power to every corner of Arkansas. It's the local hometown cooperative way, because we're better connected together. The Electric Cooperatives of Arkansas.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics and the Razorback Sports Network. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisor for your investment needs by visiting edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Bottom of the 9th we go here at Globe Life Field. Scott Garner in for Phil Elson today. Happy to have you along on the Arkansas Razorbacks Sports Network. Zach DeBozart back in our studios. He's our engineer-producer. We do thank you for being with us as Arkansas looking to close it down here. And so is Mark Brissy, the freshman, looking for his first save. And if he can get Shirley, Tatum, and Smink, he'll have it. 3-1 Razorbacks. The first pitch of the bottom of the 9th to the right-handed hitting shortstop, who is 0-for-1 today. He takes ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes. Brissy came on to pitch the 8th. Third Arkansas pitcher. And the 0-1 strike at the knees. It's now 1 ball and 1 strike. Peyton Lee goes 4 1/3, gives up a run on 4 hits, strikes out 4. McElvain was just fantastic in relief, and the 1-1 pitch, strike call, knee high. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Shirley. The Arkansas faithful has turned out again today, not quite as boisterous as games past, but still they're there. And the 1-2 pitch, a little bit down for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Had a ton here against TCU, 22,000 and change. Biggest college crowd. And then you had a good crowd yesterday to see Arkansas win it in 11 against Tech. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's the delivery. Strike call, knee high. Got him at the knees. Fastball on the corner. Second strikeout for the freshman Brissy. 11th strikeout today for Arkansas pitchers. Lee struck out 4 in his college debut, the freshman. McElvain, the former Vanderbilt standout, got 5 Ks in just 2 2/3. And now here comes Jake Tatum. Got a pinch hitter coming up right now for Tarleton State. Here comes the first pitch. And it's a strike over the outside corner to Matt Guthmiller. Guthmiller pinch hitting here. And the pitch. Swing and a foul ball back. No balls and 2 strikes quickly to Guthmiller. Brissy going right at these guys with the bases clear. And the tying run still in the on-deck circle. Guthmiller, 6 feet, 210. Left-handed hitter, Midland College transfer. No balls and 2 strikes. Here comes the rock and the delivery. Strike 3 called over the inside corner. Got him looking. Bang, bang, bang. 3 straight pitches. 2 down here in the 9th. Raphael Smink stands as the last chance here for the Texans in a 3-1 game. Smink 0 for 3. Hitting left. Here's the pitch. Fastball called strike 1 over the outside corner. Brissy looking for the save. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the rock at the delivery. Right down Broadway, and it's 0-2. The fastball. Mark Brissy, number 7 overall, number 4 right-handed pitcher. Let's see what he's got here at 0-2. Here's the rock and the delivery from Brissy. Check swing, foul ball. A little dribbler off to the left. No balls and 2 strikes. 3-1 Arkansas. Razorback bats went silent today. Tarleton did a good job of pitching, particularly on a bullpen day. But the bullpen great for the Razorbacks today. And the 0-2 swung on and tapped foul at home plate. No balls and 2 strikes. Brissy would get the save. Ethan McElvain would get the win in relief. No balls and 2 strikes. Always from the set. Here's the pitch from Brissy. Slider swung on and foul tipped at home plate. We'll do it again with a 2-strike count. This will be the 4th pitch on an 0-2. We have only seen 2 pitches out of the strike zone here in the night from Brissy. 3 Ks in 6 hitters from Brissy. A 2-inning save here. Let's see. No balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Pulled the string on a changeup. A good take by Raphael Smink, who was seeing it just about as well as any Texan hitter at 750 coming into the game. They got him with a slider back in the 5th swinging. Let's see what Brissy's got for him here on 1-2. Righty-lefty matchup. The right-hander deals. Here it comes. Fastball tails off the plate. Another good take here by Smink. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The number 7 Razorbacks trying to go to 3 wins out of 4 tries to begin the season. Their only loss so far, the 1-run loss to number 10 TCU. Here comes the 2-ball and 2-strike pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a pop up to left. Coming in toward the line, Damian Ruiz. He's there. He's got it. And the Razorbacks have won it today here at Globe Life by a score of 3-1. Nice win here for Arkansas, and they do it with a bullpen doing a really good job from the 5th inning on. Well, the starter, Peyton Lee, was really good too. And we will wrap this thing up, and we've got the post-game show coming up in just a moment. The final score again, it's Arkansas 3 and Tarleton State 1. This is the Razorback Sports Network from Learfield.
At Summit Utilities, we're more than just your gas bill. We're also your neighbors, and we're here to help, just like your neighbors do. Account-related questions, aid in setting up a payment plan, or assistance with rebate processing to help